Looking to clean your vehicle super clean? 123 Clean Car Wash. Located at 2¼ Osborne Road, Kingston 10. Entrance on Grove Road, below Tropical Battery. They wash and vacuum, undercarriage wash, engine wash, polish and compound, shampoo and detailing. Call them at 876-631-3400. 123 Clean Car Wash. The best in the business for a cleaner wash.
1, 2, 3. Believe me, it's so easy. 1, 2, 3.
You good? You can get better. Spread the word. Straight Up gets better on Bess FM. Straight Up Jerry Small, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays on Bess 100 FM. 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. I'm your host, Robin Jerry Small. The numbers are 279-8473, 279-8473, and 619-1508. 619-1508. Also streaming live on the internet. Bess FM, Straight Up, Robin Jerry Small.
If you got to feel it, you got to be clean. You got to make it straight. You can't be lean. Share the joys togetherness can bring. To the true soul, you just have to cling, and then you will feel it, feel it, feel. You feel the soul inside of you.
It's good, it's better, but nothing beats.
Here to pick up the pieces. Here to pick up the pieces. Here to pick up the pieces.
Let a place look good, my brother. Let a place keep clean, my sister. Let a place look good, my brother. Let a place keep clean, my sister. So
come along, my brother. Come along, my sister. Come along, my brother. Come along, my sister. Here to pick up the pieces. Here to pick up the pieces. Here to pick up the pieces.
let a place look good, my brother. Let a place keep clean, my sister. Let a place look good, my brother. Let a place keep clean, my sister. So
come along, my brother. Come along, my sister. Come along, my brother. Come along, my sister.
Don't worry about a thing.
this morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds pitch by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, saying, "This is my message to you." Singing, "Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright." Saying, "Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright." Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds pitch by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, saying, "This is my message to you." Really don't worry about a thing. Worry about a thing, oh, every little thing gonna be alright. Don't worry, singing, "Don't worry about a thing." I won't worry, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. I won't worry, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing.
Yeah, good morning and welcome to the program for today and for this week. Today is 18th of July. 18th of July and start of the week. And as Bob Marley and the Wailers music referred to a while ago, the Jamaican people, mostly African American, mostly African people in Jamaica, but all of the people in Jamaica, derive a lot of benefit from the performance of our people in the world, especially young people. And most of us who know the track and field sport well, weren't worried about the probability that our representatives in the 100 meters would dominate completely the 100 meters, women 100 meters. we even knew that it was a possibility that the fourth young lady who got a chance to run, she might even come in the top four. Never happened that way, but a couple things happened the day before and the day of the 100 meters finals that made us remember that, other things, that the parchment injury just at the start of the race, just before the start of the race, seconds before the start of the race, was one kind of worry. But from the morning when I've been looking from the beginning of the champs for the pick start to come in at a certain time, the pick start threat to come in at a certain time. And I never even said to anybody, I've been watching these races with several different people at different times. I never even said to anybody, because I know it can't affect what happened in Oregon, my saying so. But at the same time, I never even want to share that kind of mind frame with anybody else. Because, when you say things, other people think about it and them start wonder about it. And that's still not going to affect the race, but, it does affect the way that we benefit from enjoying the sport. And 3 times in the morning, there were some pick start allegation through electronic measurement. Not that anybody say anybody pick no start, electronic measurement has been used in modern time to distinguish whether somebody picked the start, whether somebody start before them hear the gun. Now, with human error and thing, they can't know how quickly the sound of the gun going to reach one competitor or another. And certainly, even though I think them have microphone behind every starting block, so the person nearest to the gun quite likely would be hearing it through the mic or the microphone. Not microphone, the loudspeaker or the speaker behind the starting blocks near to the starter. And the one way out in lane 9 would be hearing it same time. At the same time, there's still a distance between lane 1 and lane 9. And sound reach that one nearer to the starter, regardless of the loudspeaker behind the starting block. Reach that one nearer to the starter, quicker. Almost indistinguishable, but quicker than the one in a lane 9. Anyway, I was looking. I did suspect at a certain time I'm going to start some because for days, from Friday, Saturday and Saturday, I don't see no pick start in any race at all. And I suspect say, you're going to start have a flood of them. And there was 3 of them in a short time. And they were less than a tenth of a second reaction time. Them say anybody react less than a tenth of a second after the gun go off. That's a pick start. And all of them was fractional and a tenth of a second. And them get out 3 people, 3 of them protest and contest the decision. And one young lady do it so emphatically and over. Where she come from? St. Kitts or Bahamas, one of the places. And eventually, I was saying to the person with me, the people with me, she start walk away right away. She vexing her. And I said to them, she shouldn't be walking away, because she walk away, them going to have more authority over her. And she start walk away early. But anyway, she turn back. And she go to them persistently, over and over. And then eventually she walk away. And you see when she walk away, them reverse the decision. At time she walk gone now on tunnel. And them nobody call her back. Them reverse the decision, she must come running now. But true she walk away go on. Them should have hold up the race and send somebody for her, but them run the race without her. Anyway, long story short is that these ladies here, for the 3rd time in the world, 14 years now them do it, and Shelly-Ann started. Shelly-Ann started 14 years ago, and 3 times now they have, at the top world level, 3 times now, different sets of ladies headed by Shelly-Ann Fraser have swept all of the medals in 100 meters final. And that's great. It does so much for people when them team do well. When a people team do well, the people is part of the team too, but the runners are the front line. And it does so much for them people. Even the American, look how much them derive. A big richest country in the history of the world like America. Look how much them derive. And America not rate track and field highly, It's not one of them most popular sport. And yet, look how much them derive when them people do well. Even them people them not like. Even the majority population, half of them not like the black people. And yet them still derive. Anyway, long story short. My career. And we have some music to play around and about. We have many other things to talk about. Good morning and welcome to all the callers out there. Welcome to all the listeners. And thank you all of the listeners who are listening to the program all the while. Wherever they are, at work, school, home, them car anyway. Appreciate them very much. And the callers and the texters. So we're going to play a few pieces of music. Wait for a phone call anytime. The numbers are 619-1508. 619-1508. And 279-8473. 279-8473. All right, we're going to play the music after the call. Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Good morning.
Morning. Talk up a little louder, please.
Oh, I didn't know that I'm on. Let me turn off the radio.
Oh, go on, sir.
I'm sorry.
Talk up a little louder, please. This can turn off.
Okay, yeah, turn it off now. I didn't know that was on.
All right, good.
Yeah, I'm a blind teacher from Salomar.
Yes,
as
man.
You probably realize. That's a little point I want to bring to the fore. In my opinion, I think there should be conditions to country who hosts World Cup and I think the world with the sports thing going on. I see where a number of persons, which I don't understand, if the World Olympic or the World Association that deal with sport don't deal with these matters. Where so many people have problem getting visa to go to the country. There's a runner who travel from Africa 22 hours and reach 2 hours before the thing. So you can imagine jet lag and them thing there.
Yeah.
You have to take off in clothes and go same time, go warm up and run in the race.
Yeah, run out of the plane.
Pardon?
Run out of the plane.
I mean, running the race.
Yeah, I know. He's impractically run out of the plane.
Exactly. He practically run out of the plane. Anyhow, he ran, well, for whatever reason, he won. But he did not make it further than mostly the semi-final or something like that.
Yeah, because the conditions would have make it difficult for him.
Yes, jet lag. I hear that jet lag. I was listening to cricket. I watch cricket a lot. I'm blind, but I watch cricket, you know. And I was listening to Ian Bishop. He's one of the commentators, and he was talking how bad and how terrible jet lag can be. And he said he went somewhere and came back from India and came back to the West Indies and went to rest. And somebody ordered him in a jokingly way that he must come and play shortly. And he said he went on the field and he couldn't bowl more than about the much over.
Yeah.
And he had to stop.
Yeah.
He said jet lag can be a terrible thing.
Then I must, man. I mean, if you are fly 30,000 foot up in the air, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 miles. When you reach down upon the ground there, all when him bowl him head up in the air same way.
Yes. So I was telling my friend here, my helper, I was saying that no fear because the United Nations organization headquarters is in New York.
Yeah.
And whenever they think of the annual assembly, general assembly every year, America cannot stop any country from any leader from any country to attend.
From entire America to go to the UN, yes.
Pardon me?
Yes, from entire America to go to the UN, yes.
That's what I'm saying. So Fidel Castro or anybody, he cannot stop them. So I think things like Olympics and right now America is going to host the World Cup along with Canada and Mexico. So I will never see a problem with the people them get them visa to go to the place. You understand them?
Yeah.
I think arrangement should be made that you have a list. And once these are people that are bona fide athletes.
Yeah, man. And the federation, the athletic federation,
yes,
in the home country of that athlete, supposed to clear out them thing there long before, and supposed to get the athlete out of the country long before.
Yes. So our lovely ladies have done so well. I guess people like Miss Chilean and somewhere, they probably have a special passport, they have diplomatic passport and so on. So they're not talking about them. But there are other people like this man here who's coming from some African countries. Some African country.
Yeah.
Man, that the man have it hard.
Yeah.
That no fear. It's them should have make me that arrangement, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, that's my little bit
yes, man. Thank you. Looking out for your call. Thank you.
All right, good.
More? No? Yes, so now we're going to play a piece of music. I remember a piece of music named Shelly, and I go hear it in a long time, I don't listen to it. Red Rat.
You see that girl?
Face the boy like that, so I'm so sorry about that, and my apologies to Shelly, and although we admire, Although rat really amusing. They have no manners at all here, so. No manners. Matter of fact, we're going to play a rat race. What have I call? Good morning. Morning and welcome. Welcome to the program. Good morning. Are you there? Not there? Okay. Oh, boy. Anyway, keep on calling. 619-1508. 619-1508. And 279-8473. 279-8473. Red Rat have no manners at all. What you going to do with him? Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, bless the Bongo, sir.
Oh, go on.
I'm there at the eat, sir. Eat place at Bongo.
What's about mango?
No, master, the place very hot.
Place hot in England?
Yeah, man, very, very bad. He's still wet.
In the summer there?
Yeah.
The girl who come 14 at the 100 meters there, what's her name again?
Where? Which one? Over
here? No, England she come from. What's her name? Asha Smith. Where she come from?
Asha never tune in, Bongo, sir.
Eh?
I never tune into them things. I'm not for real about that.
Smith. Dean,
I never really know what's going on with that now.
She named Asha Smith. Her parents come from Jamaica. Is England she run from? Okay. I'm trying to remember. She come from.
I'm not sure still. I just want to say,
yes,
you know, today I'll be Nelson Man's birthday and I'll be 105 today.
Whose birthday?
Mandela.
Whose birthday?
Mandela.
Oh, Mandela would be.
Yeah, 105.
Oh, yes, sir. Mandela would be 105. I'm born 1919. 18? 18 I'm born 1918. I think I'm 1919 I'm born.
So that birthday, today I'll be 105 today still.
105, yeah. And 1917 I'm born. All right, yeah. Mandela 105 birthday. I thought it was 1919 I'm born. All right.
I'll be 105 today.
All right, great. Yeah, man, him live well and him do well, although him disappoint a little like any athlete. He was an athlete too, he was a boxer. Are you there? All right, we have any more cards? All right, Red Rat now no manners at all. We'll put him in a rat race. Make away from Bob Man, rat race.
You're too rude. Hey. Oh, what a rat race. Oh, what a rat race. Oh, what a rat race.
Yes, good morning. Welcome to the program. Welcome.
Good morning, General.
Oh, go on.
There, man. All right.
Fine, man. Fine.
Yeah, man. It's been a while, eh?
Yeah, man. How it is?
Fabulous.
Eh?
Fabulous.
Fabulous. What go on? Long time, man. What go on? What go on down in the downs there and the littits?
What thing I go on in there, you don't know.
Yeah.
Some things are going on, certain things we even can't discuss it, but you don't know.
Not on the air.
Cool, man. I just see if we real bridging up at top there, you know who we attack already.
Yeah, man. Boots?
Aye.
What go on?
Yeah, man, we're there, man. You know what I say? Yesterday, me a whole of vibes, because more tired for a reason within yourself answer yourself all questions, because man say to talk to yourself, you're mad.
No, man, at that time you're saying, man.
But you see, when you find the answer,
yes.
Say, you're there on top of things.
Yes.
Yeah. Pertaining now to the education system in Jamaica and the behavior of the students, them.
Yes.
Right through. I study a thing yesterday and I share it with my daughter. And that's what I said. You see, the education system through the COVID, I figure what caused the breakdown and the behavior of the youth, because they might behave some kind of way,
Yeah, some of them, yes.
Yeah, people, you can hear some different behavior with some youth and them I wonder how they might behave them a kind of way. I'm going to tell you what me figure now.
Yeah.
And I people say me good at. Now I'll share my idea with you. After steering, because I know there's enough single parent in Jamaica, them say them they have internet. Them they home. All right. See, after them they home now, parents You could have a family after just 2 kids. 1 13, 1 good at 8.
Yeah.
They leave the internet give them. She have to go and hustle on the road. No guidance, no dead. So
Yeah.
you are going now.
And no guy, apart from no guidance, no guy good at it, they are supporter neither.
Then you know, you know, general. You over look at it, you know. The internet is a thing, you know, where it gives you access to all things. So you know, me figure, cause when me see, you know, you see after she or he there and there, him click, him gone watch sex show, him gone watch this, him a watch all kind of things, and advance. I deal with that whole heap of other different things that the parents not really aware of.
Yeah.
It's a different you that, you know, between the 2 years of them, they went through the COVID thing, you know. So you see when them gone back to school and now, them advanced on a different level. Them know everything about the world. Them know everything about TikTok. Sure. Violence.
Yeah.
So you see when them go back to school and now, and them are behave so weird. That's why you hear the teacher them say, and different people them don't understand because you are. Them never guide them. Oh, I look at it, you know. Somebody should be there to supervise. You see,
Hold on. Somebody should be where?
Somebody should be there.
Where?
At the house.
I know, but you know how difficult it is if people have, most of Jamaica people have limited income. How difficult it going to be now for somebody senior, because for a 13-year-old and a 8-year-old, it usually would have taken at least a 14-year-old, a 16-year-old at least, for them to keep them under some kind of guidance. And how difficult, how easy is it for somebody to afford for bringing somebody from outside, even a friend or a relative, to come stay there now? They have to provide extra meal for that person there, and all kind of different things. So how is it to go and get somebody at almost every home to supervise underage children under the age of 16?
Yeah, it would be difficult, but we see all time people are saying, say, you save through the car, you leave through the bomb.
Yes.
Because you can't afford, and at the same time, you leave them up now, they become vulnerable.
But some community, because remember, so from early in the pandemic, we saw even like a 14-year-old youth. I keep extra class in them community every day. And them have different level of class. 14-year-old, you know. Every day. And them have different levels. Them have class to the 6-year-old. Them have class to the 6 to 9. And going right up. And them have set work. And them enjoy it, you know. You remember early in the COVID, they say about 2 or 3 you round Jamaica do them thing. Till it turn around. And him organize, is a community supposed to organize it, you know. Yet a 14-year-old youth organize that. And you have some exceptional youth like that. We do those things, but it's things like that. The community and quite a few communities that organize some things like that, you know. And that kind of thing can spread, you know. You see how like how track and field spread in Jamaica?
Yeah, man.
Those good habits can spread, because even you will meditate on them things. It's the beginning of you organizing something like that, you know.
Yeah, man. Because I look at it and I say, I have an example. If you have a car, but you have a yard space, but you don't close the gate, but you go and tell your youth, say, you can't have a drive around, you know, into the home, road and inside, outside. But then now, you don't close the gate.
Yeah.
Him have access to others. What you think him going to do? One of the time when you there work, one phone car comes to you crash on the car, he going to go on the road, you know?
Yes, sir. Because me do it when me are underage youth.
Because the gate no close.
The first repair, the first repair bill me pay. And when me a 14-year-old, them draw money out of me Victoria mutual account. Must be £15. Draw £15 out of me account. I'm a drive a car now, but me bend up the fender. And when them come, them know say I must me. And anyway.
Yeah, man.
Yes, I'm going. Once the gate open, it's useless to tell them say, don't drive around the yard. Yet you have some exceptional families where, if the parents say that the child not going to do that, not going to go outside, but that is exception.
Weird.
That is exception.
Yeah, man, I might take on that, because I look at it and I say, me see which part the youth them fall along, and them I wonder, like it's a miracle, how come it's a different youth where them did have 2 years ago?
Yes, and then now, Afterward, them start look back at them Bible and say, yes, man, you see it fulfill Bible. Say this is a wicked generation, not wicked, you know, the parents careless. But them say, oh, see it a fulfill, man, it did must have happened. Because the Bible said this is a wicked and evil generation.
True, man. True, man.
But you thinking about these things, you continue to think about and work it out because you can organize something like this to the whole of your community in case of emergency, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
The same organization, yes.
I not just love myself, you know, I love the community, I love my country, I love others. Because when the others have success, me, I go have it too, you know, you get me?
They're not true, they're true.
Yeah, man, natural, man. Yeah, man.
Well,
but I tell you, say, you go and good have a love war, go on and think, but you say, in the area around and around, I play things that, you know, because I didn't even share it to the eye. At the 2nd of July, you know, last all my nephew through violence too, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But, you know, it's not the last still, so I just leave it as it is, you know.
So, and imagine
robbery.
A peaceful place like that in 20 years or 30 years.
Yeah,
but,
man.
But there's something that spread. It's spreading, you know. Remember, you know, habits and disease behave very similar. Them contagious.
Sure.
Thank you very much. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. That's
keep in touch. Next
yes,
one. Next one. Good morning. Welcome.
Yes, sir. What?
Fine, thank you. What?
Yes, I'd like to know if I need to do a doxology of a thesis doxology. What is the purpose of God? What is his plans to make? Is his plans to make other worlds, create other beings, human beings?
All right, hold on. Tell the people what is doxology.
Doxology is it's a deep constellation of words put together in a big way.
It's a kind of teaching song, not kind of song.
Yeah, I can teach you song, but it can be a word, it can be an argument too, or
religious teaching. In a like recitation or poem or song, not true?
Yes, sir. So, but the Bible says a fool is to say there's no God.
The Bible not say nothing. One of the writer in the Bible write that. Bible not say nothing. The Bible is a collection of book. Bible not say nothing. When you say the Bible says something, it gives people impression that all that is in the Bible is the thoughts or the opinion of one mind, and that is not so. It's many minds. The thoughts in the Bible and the writings in the Bible is a product of many minds and many different opinions.
But is it inspired by God? They got to touch your brain cells.
What is inspired by God?
The men who wrote the Bible.
It's not only man write it. Man and woman write Bible, but it is thought that most of the inspiration is good inspiration. And I'm true, I know say God and good mean the same thing. Yes, I would admit if somebody put forward say inspired by God, because that means inspired by good. In other words, it's good intention inspire most of the writing of the Bible. But some of the writings of the Bible, in my opinion, inspired by ignorance, not knowing, or lack of knowledge, and people still give them opinion without no knowledge.
So where does the true source of knowledge come from? And we can put down ignorance ever, and we can be enlightened in knowledge. You answer everlasting. Where does the true source of knowledge come from?
Yeah. So what you say about your one doxology about her?
About
what?
About if God's going to create more other worlds, create other beings.
You talk too fast. We can't make out what you say because you stammer.
Yes.
You want a doxology about what?
If God's going to create more worlds.
If God going to create more worlds.
Yeah.
More world like the earth, yeah.
Yes, sir.
You talk about a world where living things is on this world?
Yes.
All right. The worlds that created world mean like say planet.
Yeah.
Any other planet that you know have on living, moving things on it?
Well, the rain,
Answer me, no man. Just tell me yes or no. You know of any other planet have any living, moving thing on it?
Are you people talk about it? Are you people talk about it?
You hear people talk about it. Well, as many people would realize, even the things that not moving, like the rock stone, have a lot of life inside of it.
Yes.
Because a whole lot of energy inside of it, and the atom, them and different things, them are move. Some of them are move, right?
Yes.
So that is a form of life. Even the things that don't look like them living is a form of life still. I have still life. I have moving life.
Yeah, motion conducts life.
So before animal and plants was on the earth was just like that, just still. Just a spin, but it now not moving. And then after millions or thousands of years, movements start to take different form. You know?
Yes.
So them same earth, them same world where you see out there, where millions and billions of them look like them now have no living thing on it. Things can come to life on some of them, especially according to human knowledge, especially if water start to exist and certain other conditions and chemicals and ingredients start to exist together upon them place. Them can come to life or come to move in life, you know?
Yeah.
Out of still life.
Yeah.
So you ask if more world like this world we live Bongo and go create.
Yeah.
What you think?
I think yes, God want riches and modesty.
God want riches? God want riches?
Yes, God, because the riches in people, the words He create.
So wait, God, hold on there. God where you know of, God short or anything?
No, but Satan tries to stop him in heaven.
Satan who? Satan who?
The devil, the Pope. The devil or the Pope.
The Pope in a Rome now a human being. He must Satan. Alright, where is Satan can do?
Satan tries to stop him because Satan
Satan can stop what? Satan can stop what?
No, he tried to stop God from creation.
Then if a man named Satan or if a man is a enemy, or Satan mean opponent or enemy.
Yeah.
A man can oppose life. A man can oppose life. A man strong enough can oppose life.
No, sir.
Then God is life. Then how Satan forgot oppose God?
But it is recorded in the Bible, everywhere in the Bible, you know?
It's recorded by man who only know a piece of thing. Little bit know, like myself. Know a little bit and I make all up a big declaration. Me not try to make too much big declaration, but some of them declaration what they make. Them are ridicule the very God what them are talk about. If you are talk about say Satan can oppose God, that is a ridiculous idea.
Oh, okay. I apologize for that statement, you know?
You don't have to apologize to me.
Yeah,
You have to look. You have to look in yourself and find out if something like that could have worked. Or a personality like Satan can go oppose good. Or far then can oppose good. Yes, you can do bad things by you go murder people. But how can you overcome life and oppose all life? You come like you is a opposing party to life, like PNP oppose GLP.
Fundamentally, as seriously you're talking about, he can't oppose God, but he's trying, but he can straight for the starting.
Yeah, we have been taught all kind of crazy ideas.
Yeah.
And it would suit us to gradually look back through all of the ideas that we have been taught and realize how ridiculous most of them are. And part company with most of the ideas that we have been taught erroneously. It would suit us to do that.
But Jerry, I don't cut it. I like to say hi to the Nugent family and to dance.
You want to say hello to Nugent family?
Yes, sir. And the dance.
Nugent family which part?
Pardon me?
Nugent family which part?
From Stony Hill.
And Wales?
From England.
And Wales? Eh?
And Marva took a love letter from me.
Marva what?
Marva took a love letter from me.
Marva what?
A love letter of a gift from some Mormon. I gave it to the Mormon to give her, you know?
The Mormon give her a gift?
No, I want to give her a gift, a house, you know?
How Mormon come in at this?
No, as an agent on my behalf.
An agent? The Mormon is an agent of you?
Yes, sir.
And you want to give Marv a gift?
Yeah.
Then Marv no have our man.
No. That's no. No?
What?
Thank you. That's no.
You don't know the man?
No.
When a shot reach you through your backside, you'll find out.
I'm glad, Jerry. I'm glad, you know. I protect it.
You're glad?
My son.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much, dear sir. Next one, good morning. Welcome.
Yes, that's smart. Plenty people oppose God,
yes,
including yourself.
Me oppose God.
Yes, I know that.
Tell me what.
That question.
Tell me what action me take and oppose God.
You say foolishness and ignorance is written in the book, the Bible, the Holy Word.
Then the Bible and God is the same thing.
No, the book is from God. From God.
Where you got it that the Bible is from God?
The inspired word of God.
Where you get that from?
No. All right.
Where you got that knowledge from that the Bible is the word of God?
The Bible tell me that. The Bible mentions
the Bible not tell you no
Christ.
such thing.
Jesus Christ quote the Bible when he was here.
Then because a man quote a book mean that it is from God?
All right. Let's not talk about that anymore.
All right.
That will not reach nowhere. You and the girl that plan to make a new heaven and new earth.
Which girl? Which girl that?
One you was talking to last week.
Oh, don't call her. Don't. You don't have to insult her because she.
Oh, girl is an insult.
No. Girl is not a. No, girl is not an insult. But girl.
Oh.
Hello. Just like a woman can be loved or a woman can be used, so it is the word girl can be a term of love, a term of endearment, and it can also be a term of using. Abuse. Abuse. You would say abuse then. Bad use and abuse. Girl can be a term of endearment, the word girl, or it can be abusive.
Yeah. I mean, don't say use a gallus.
But use a sexist. I am a gallus and you yourself take the name sexist for yourself.
A question. What
so
authority?
maybe use a palace. He's a gallus.
What authority do you and her, where you get the authority from to create a new heaven and a new earth?
No, the concept of a new heaven and a new earth that you're talking about, you understand it?
No, the only heaven we know is the one above my head.
The one above your head?
Yes,
it's above your head.
My head, yes.
It's above your head in the sky.
Yeah, why we please, just get to the point, please.
The reference to creating new heaven and a new earth is the same reference that the Jesus was teaching them people say. When the appropriate changes take place in sufficient amount of humankind, it will be like a new heaven and a new earth, which I'm am confident that you are aware of them.
Yes, I'm aware of, but I'm not sure it is written. I'm not sure it is spoken in that context where you are saying. I have to read it again, but
yes, I know you have to read it again because you're not really riveting your brain yet.
What? No riveting in my brain?
But the girl that you refer to is a very nice lady, you know.
That's not important to me.
Oh, I forgot that you are a sexist.
There are nice ladies on earth.
There's nowhere else that ladies can be except on earth, unless them just fly temporarily.
So anyway, what authority do you want she have to create a new heaven and new earth? Answer the question.
Did I claim any authority creating a new heaven and new earth? Yet I suspect say if I have a nice lady company, we can create heaven on earth.
Oh, you talk carnality.
No, you would have looked at it like carnality. Do you know that when a man and a woman are pet up one another body, you know, say God then stop talking when you're so angry. Hold on. Do you know that when a mature male, that means 1 over 10, 11, 12 year old, when a mature male and a mature female human are pet up one
Yeah,
another.
let's turn it-
Shut your mouth,
drop
little
the
listen,
movie.
man. Let me ask you a question, man. Do you know that when a mature human male and a mature human female are pet up one another body, say God there in the midst?
Yes, because I him create marriage.
No, no him. God and no him.
No, your God, hold on. Don't tell me who my God is. I know my God. My
Oh, your God
the
is a
creator.
man. Your God is a man.
woman. Your God is a woman. Go on,
No,
man.
no,
Go
my,
on,
no,
go on.
no,
You can't
good.
go on with your God.
No,
Go on
well,
with
you
the
come here
female
to
God, no
quarrel.
problem.
What? You come here to quarrel. Me think you're a reasonable human being.
Yeah, but you are trying to destroy a man's religion, which you can't do.
No, me not destroy nobody religion. I am only pointing
I
out.
tell man saying, you are tell man what language to use and what to say and blah, blah, blah.
No,
Me not tell you how to
no, we
live your belief.
discussing. No, we not tell one another what to do. We discuss one another what we think is best. You tell me what you think is best. I tell you what I think is best, and we go and discuss. That's what we're doing, or not?
Yeah, all right. But just like how you have a change from your belief what you are saying.
No, I have changed. My belief has improved and improved right through my life, and I think it have more improvement to do. Your belief now have no more improvement to go through.
No, it is settled in heaven.
Oh,
Settled.
your belief settled in heaven. This thing over your head, man. No, this thing over your head. You are in over your head.
No, sir.
Yes, you yourself say
I submit to the Lord of heaven.
No, but you yourself point out that your heaven is above your head.
You say the heavens is above my head. Me say heaven.
Yeah, that's why I say you are in over your head.
I am in over.
Yeah, you are in deep water over your head, and you are not a swimmer.
Sure. Tell me something.
Yeah.
Which woman write which woman write the Bible? You know?
Which woman write the Bible?
Yes.
Ruth.
Yes.
Ruth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ruth. Okay, I don't think so, but
I know you don't think so. Because you're a sexist.
It's not because I'm a sexist why a woman can't write the Bible.
No, why a woman never write no book in the Bible? Why you say so?
Because I've never seen such a evidence.
No, your eye not open. How you going to see your eye not open?
What do you mean my eyes not open?
My eyes
are as open as yours are.
No, you can only see same. You can only looking at the mirror. So it's only same image. Same image.
No. Mr. Small, you have drunk.
You don't have no fault. I know. And can you imagine if I never drink the wine of madness? I drink the wine of madness and I'm mad. And still I believe I make head or tail, I think, and you know I make neither tail or.
Sir, I will die with the Bible. What will
I don't doubt you.
And what will you die with? Are you never dead?
If me never dead, my bodies die. What life has taught me is that bodies die, but life go on forever.
But so yours will not.
I get
rid.
No, I get rid. What?
Yours will
no,
continue.
life is not mine, you know. Life is not mine, you know. Life not belong to me, you know. My body has been lent life from the time my mother and father get together, and them seed and them egg get together successfully. Life lend me life. That's how I started, you know. And 7 months. I think I was born at 7 months. 7 months I was nurtured till I could have managed my own. I'm born now 74 years. And my body is still alive.
You have to go in detail. So that life that did that for you, is it less than human or more than human?
All life is God. That is what God is, you know. God is life. God is bigger than male and female. Male and female. What?
Yes, stop repeating every day. So is life a spirit or no?
No, not a spirit. Life is spirit.
Okay, life is spirit.
Yes.
So this spirit can talk like you and me?
No, this spirit move in all way till all some flesh start to talk. His flesh start talking.
So life can't
flesh
talk.
learn to talk. The bird them have language, you know.
Talk.
Thousands of years before we start exist, bird have language.
All right,
bird have language, a crocodile have language, thousands of years before we exist, other animals have them language. And when we come now, we get to develop a more complicated and sophisticated language.
But life cannot talk like me and you do. Life can't talk
That
like
is not,
me and you. Is that
dead
correct?
man can talk. It's life in a me a talk, you know. It's life in a me a talk.
But this life.
But I pronounce the word.
Yeah,
Don't pray to me. I don't want you to pray to me about no mercy.
So what?
I just hear you say, Lord have mercy. Don't bring that to me.
No. In a Deuteronomy chapter 7, 10, 7, 11, it says those who wait God will face them to them face to face.
So you are the judge of who love God and who hate God?
What you say?
By the way, we have any more call here? Because we would be forced to improve the program if we had any more callers waiting. Go on, talk. We have more call? Call me back after 11 o'clock. Take a rest. You reach the semi-final. Take a rest. Good morning and welcome. Next one is there. Good morning, welcome to the program. Alright, them are hold too long. See, they don't hold them bread too long. I wish music was going to play again. Rat Race, yeah man, Red Rat, he misbehave himself.
Rat race. A summer love son, a summer boss son, a summer jack city. Oh, what a rat race. Yeah. Rat race. A summer gorgon.
Morning.
A summer hula.
Yes, good morning, welcome to the program.
Yeah, Mr. Jerry.
What go on, man? How are you laughing?
I listen to you and the God man, them, you know?
Yeah, God man, but him say I'm a sexist. Him give himself the name sexist.
Yeah, you know, me have my view on things and money look on that. Me don't see as a man who speaking against God. You just checking out things and you give your point of view where you understand, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't personally look on you like that. Even if I have a difference in opinion.
Yeah, little by little, we can get to say more eye to eye because for the most part we say eye to eye.
Yeah, you know.
So what
yeah, man, but you know, time to up, but I'm never say something short. You know,
yeah,
man. Really talk about when we really talk about, but never say something is that I think you inspired me with a name.
Yeah. You mean Dirty? Yeah. I'm not Dirty at that. Oh,
no.
Which name?
No, you name Dirty.
Okay. Which name inspire you with?
Never spell it. Idiot.
Idiot. Oh, idiot.
Yeah, man, we love the name like a walker. But we have to intellectual people, you know, them kind of boast most of them, but them intellectual.
Yes.
You know, so in time I come man like me, when I go no grade school and a university, but still have common sense, can still not humbly look into things, weird things, and try to understand things and can come up with good view.
Yeah.
You know, I talk to some of them all time and go like them all you feel small, you know?
No, well, I don't mind feeling small, but I'm not talking about him. I don't mind I don't mind feeling insignificant. Yeah. That not stop me from enjoying life.
Yeah, man, but you don't know. Let me tell you, I respect you to the maximum, man. A man like you, me always love to talk to you, you know. I feel like a man like you make me go deeper, you know. I love people who make me go deep, you know.
Yeah, man, because intellect is not something that is imparted in school and university, you know. Intellect is something you're born with, you know. But you can develop it or you can don't develop it more. That's why it name intellect, you know. It means it's inside of you, like intelligence, intuition, all of them things that inside of you.
Yeah.
Built in.
Yeah, man. All right, go on, steal up with the Bob Marley.
Yes, sir, Rat Race.
Almost level now, so look how we ring it forward.
All right, call back anytime. Thank you. Rat Race, go on. Please.
You're too rude. Hey, oh, what a rat race. Oh, what a rat race. Oh, what a rat race.
Bess FM 100 on your dial. Keep listening.
Talking about transportation, transporting the past, the present, and the future generation. Whether taxi, private vehicle, or bike, your 2 bicycle wheel, them are a hike. Listen up, quick, you coulda young or you old. Up on the bus, cause we are on the road.
Electric vehicles, EVs, are gradually being introduced to the local market, and with the recent launch of the EV trial program, the government is working to promote their use as a viable means of transportation. I'm Jeremy Nelson. Come back with Do Road. The government's electronic vehicle EV trial program, now underway, will assist in converting many state-owned fleets to EVs. Under the program, 5 government ministries are receiving keys for Build Your Dreams BYD electric vehicles to test drive for 6 weeks. The 5 ministries include Science, Energy and Technology, Transport and Mining, Finance and the Public Service, and 2 others. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says the program will assist the government in gathering data while it builds out an ecosystem around EVs.
It is not intended that consumers on their own decide to bring in an electric vehicle and we don't have provisions for charging. We don't understand how those vehicles work specific to the Jamaican terrain. So it is important that there is a period of data gathering, of understanding how these vehicles will work.
Mr. Holness was speaking at the program's launch ceremony at the Jaguar Land Rover showroom in Kingston. He says the testing of the EVs under the new initiative will be useful for the implementation of the recently completed electric mobility policy.
You want the policymakers to have an appreciation. And so having the vehicles in the ministry to be tested, to be used, for people to understand what it means to charge the vehicle, how fast they charge, so that we understand it. So it is our intention to, as soon as we can, as soon as the ecosystem is advanced and in place, to convert probably all our vehicles to electric vehicles.
The keys to the electric vehicles being used in the pilot were handed over by EV distributors Stewart's Automotive Group and Flash Motors Company Limited. Managing Director of the Stewart's Automotive Group, Duncan Stewart, says the partnership with Flash Motors supports the government's strategic framework for electric mobility and also forms part of the group's own commitment to reduce carbon emissions in the industry.
As a local family-operated company, we stand ready to support efforts to significantly reduce the net emissions for a low-carbon future. Trials on our new electric vehicles mark another giant step towards a national goal to bring cleaner and more energy-efficient Jamaica, which promises Jamaicans the best opportunity to take advantage of electromobility.
Stewart's Automotive Group is currently the only dealership that provides EVs for purchase. The company has so far sold approximately 20 vehicles with an estimated 100 remaining in stock. The government will also be working to transform the public transportation sector by using more renewable energy and electricity-operated vehicles. Transport Minister Audley Shaw says EVs demonstrate a positive change in public awareness of the climate crisis, which is being exacerbated by the use of fossil fuels in motor vehicles worldwide.
The introduction of electric vehicles into Jamaica landscape by Flash Motors is therefore a landmark moment. The experience will provide us all with useful information on the technical aspects of electric vehicles and the requirements for the supporting charging infrastructure at the same time. It will raise public awareness about this new mode of transport as a viable alternative.
He further pointed out that 5 of the 50 buses being added to the Jamaica Urban Transit Company JUTC fleet will be electric, with a further 20 buses using compressed natural gas under the expansion of the natural gas project in partnership with the New Forest Energy Company.
The use of a diversified fueled fleet is an integrated approach being pursued by the government to enhance the efficiency of the Jamaica Urban Transit Company.
Minister of Transport and Mining, Audley Shaw. And that's where we're going to let it off for Do Road this week. I am Jeremy Nelson, and until next time, you could have walk, take taxi, bus, or truck. Stay safe and go on, go Do Road.
a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
A difference you can hear, a difference you can feel.
Bess FM 100 on your dial. Keep listening.
Best 100 FM is the authentic voice of Jamaica, promoting your prosperity with better vibes and better music. Let us promote your goods and services for you. Advertise with us. For more information, call our office at 876-276-8935. That's 276-8935.
Praise the Lord, praise the Lord. God is good. This is already pastor and friend, Reverend Simon Peter Jones, inviting you, my friends, to listen every Tuesday evening on Best 100 FM at 7:30 p.m. for the program, The Voice of Hope, as we extend hope to the hopeless in this dying world. God is good. Be encouraged. Hope is in the Lord.
What should a taxi service do for you? On-Time Taxi Service is more than just a ride to the other side of town. They offer clean and spacious vehicles, reliable service, and promise to always look out for their customers. They'll come when you call and take you where you want to go on time.
From anywhere at all. You can call us at 926-3866.
We are something special on the road.
That doesn't sound healthy at all. Get healthy, my friends. Stay balanced. Tune into this station, Bess FM 100, every Saturday morning, 8 o'clock to 9, for this wonderful program, Your Health Today, with me, Dr. Clarion Palmer. Yes, get healthy, get healthy, get healthy. Stay balanced. Bess FM 100, Saturday morning, 8 o'clock, with me, Dr. P. Get healthy.
Best 100.5 FM brings you youth empowerment and resilience, a 30-minute program with Royton McLaren every Monday from 7:30 to 8 p.m. Your Monday nights will not be the same again. Managing stress, trauma? Let's talk on youth empowerment and resilience with Royton McLaren on Best 100.5 FM every Monday from 7:30 to 8 p.m.
Hey, my listening crew. This is your late afternoon companion to Chickaloo on your 100 FM dial. Make sure you tune in and turn up every Tuesdays from 5 until 7 p.m. for OTAWTL. That is on the ear with me, yours truly. A program that will leave you inspired, entertained, and informed. With credit giveaways each week. Street Link, where we go in the streets to find out from the people what is hot and what is not, and so much more. And guess what? You can now voice your birthday shout-outs on our WhatsApp line at 876-438-9442, and we'll play them live on air. So what are you waiting for? Turn up Tuesdays from 5 to 7 p.m. right here on Best 100 FM, the station that is sizzling every day.
The Aeronautical School of the West Indies presents Squawk 876, a fun and informative program where you will learn about flying, aircraft systems, weather, maintenance, and much more. Tune in to Best 100 FM this and every Wednesday at 5 p.m. to 6 p.m.
And love more, 'cause you open up the door.
Live, camera, volume. Live it up Fridays on Best 100 FM. 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. with I, Ibi Lion, each and every Friday. Giving you the better vibes, heard everywhere.
It's good. It's It's better, but nothing beats. Best FM.
Here to pick up the pieces. Here to pick up the pieces. Here to pick up the pieces. Better place look good, my brother. Better place keep clean, my sister. Better place look good, my brother. Better place keep clean, my sister. So come along, my brother. Come along, my sister. Come along, my brother. Come along, my sister. Here to pick up the pieces. Here to pick up the pieces. Here to pick up the pieces. Let a place look good, my brother. Let a place keep clean, my sister. Let a place look good, my brother. Let a place keep clean, my sister. So come along, my brother. Come along, my sister. 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 Here to pick up the pieces. Here to pick up the pieces. Let a place look good, my brother. Come along, my sister. Come along, my brother. Come along, sister. Here to pick up the pieces. Here to pick up the pieces. Let a place clean, my sister. Let a place clean, my brother. Let a place clean, my sister. Come along, my sister. Come along. Come along. Come along, my sister. Come along.
Yes, welcome back to the program here today, Monday the 18th of July. Just had a very good experience we all did yesterday. I've seen our ladies continue their domination of the sprints in our track and field, world track and field sprints. And by the way, I have to remind us, a good friend of this program died 1 year and 1 day ago. 1 year and 1 day ago, on the 17th of July last year. Tekla McFett died 2 days after him 70. 2 days after him 77th birthday. Was it 77? Yes, I believe it's 77th birthday. 2 days after. Tekla McFett died. And it seemed like such a long time. But anyway, we've been discussing the exploits of the Jamaican team and many other things. All of the guests, all of the callers discuss different things. Some of them touch on the significance of the track and field. But the numbers are 619-1509, 1508, 619-1508, 619-1508, and 279-8473. Up to now, no access any of the live chat today. Up to now, we're still conscious of the people in the live chat. Matter of fact, we can go there right now. Quite a few live chat. Ricardo Portius hailing the program. Thank God for life. And say, oh, water walk going a pumpkin belly. And him giving a translation for a Jamaican proverb. How water got inside a pumpkin, meaning an explanation. It's a mystery that can't be explained. Well, it can be explained, but it is used by Jamaicans in proverb form to demonstrate that the way that things turn out is not always obvious how it reached to that. It's not always obvious how it reached to that. Like, for instance, water in a pumpkin belly. It's out of the ground, the water come out, and the seed grow, and the stem of the pumpkin grow, and moisture is a vital part of growing. So some plants and some fruits, you see more water in them, and some of them dry. You see the mango, when the mango ripe, and you eat it, and you see the juice. All that is water. It walks through the root of the tree, go up into the tree, and produce the thing. So all of the ingredients come from out of the earth, but it is not obvious how it come. It's not plain to the eye. But if you look in at it, it will be easy to trace it. It is possible to trace it, but it's not easy to the eye, not obvious. Don't stare in your face. Next call. Have a call. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Hello?
Hello, ma'am. What go on, ma'am?
Good morning, Jerry. How you doing?
Fine.
Jerry?
May I hear you, man? How you do, man? You a beard hour.
Answer. Good morning to all my brothers and my sisters out there from the east to the west to the north and to the south.
Yes.
Of the beautiful, lovely old garden that we are living in.
Yes.
Some of you call it world and universities. I call it the garden.
Yeah.
Yes, Jerry. Why? What going on now?
We not pure gold, a pure metal. We get every kind of metal. Gold and silver and bronze.
Why? Jerry, if you could have get a message to the
You're not care? You're not care?
No, I don't find it.
I find that.
All right. Jerry, so may I say?
Yeah.
If you could have get a message to the athletes,
yeah.
Them would have win more gold now.
Yeah, what I tell them?
Jerry, I can't talk about the world here, man. You crazy?
If the world here, what the world are going to do, what you say?
Yes, there is an athlete that are going to do it and that's going to be a problem.
So what is the sense to bring it up when you can't talk it and they can't reach them?
Yeah, but suppose somebody could have hear and say, call me, call you and you get back to me. You don't know what can go on.
No, you get it to me. And how it's going to reach the athlete them in America, I don't know.
Somebody out here will hear.
And do what?
All right, Jerry. It's not going to reach them. Forget about it.
Hey. I don't think your idea will work, That's why you pull out so quick.
You're not an offense, man.
No, you pick start. No, it's either you pick start or you're injured. You're trailing leg. What you do with your front leg? Hello, what you doing with your front leg? For it affect your trailing leg.
Listen to what I'm
I have
saying.
a hamstring injury.
Answer the PHment.
Hansel Parchment. Hold on, wait a second while. Hansel Parchment.
Answer Parchment. Here's the whatever, Jerry. Love me. Listen to me, I say. You hear what I'm saying? The man say him never know how him win. And Jerry, I can't tell you how him win.
How him win when? How him win?
Last year at the championship.
At the Olympics, yes.
Him say him never know how him win because I remember him the last and frustrated all sort of things.
Yeah.
Jerry, me know how him win.
Yeah, me know. And when him move from side of you, when him move out from side of your house.
Jerry, if me ever tell him, I will know, say yes. Jerry, me see it happen. The Holy Spirit fill me with it and then me start watch it. And me see it happen, Jerry. All right.
What you say happen? What you say happen?
All right, me not tell you, Jerry.
Then why you calling about pure things when you not talk?
Jerry, because Jerry is the athlete them one, is not your own. Simple.
You have athlete foot, man. That's the nearest thing you can come to track and field, athlete foot.
Listen to her. Bolt, if you are listening here, call me. Because we like moving more goal. Everybody will know our Bolt number.
And money I look from Bolt.
Call me because I know him a friend or whatever him can look straight link. One link and the whole of the athlete them just come together. Yes, Jerry.
Yeah.
Boy, I don't even know I don't even know where to start from to tell you, say.
No.
A whole heap of things are going, whole heap.
Like what again?
Boy, you tell me one now.
you know flea circus?
What say?
You know flea circus?
No.
When people have some flea and them a check, them a see if find out which one of the flea can jump higher.
Which one of the what?
Flea. Or crab louse.
Maybe you may check yourself. Or you can go.
Depend upon you.
Boy, Jerry, me never know Jerry, man. Me never know God know. Jerry, you have a brother when him call for the program. Me don't know if him same one of the Sunday program. But him ignorant. When people call and I tell him same idea, he must shut them down and hang up on them and them look at things they don't know why and them look at something there now.
Is that church? Is that church, man? Is that church, man?
Well, every them is a church, man, because I hear Israel him talk about and say I'm going. Is Israel alone I got save.
What you mean the one where you usually call and talk about say my Hebrew?
Yes. And Jerry, you know what I'm saying too? Him is not an African.
Yes.
It's like him say any day him find out say him is an African. It's like the man that say him would have kill himself.
Yeah.
You understand what I say?
The same one we always call the program?
Yes, man. I think I him over the Sunday program.
Oh, yeah, sir. But probably him link with them people. Is that some Jamaican? Yeah. I feel him must link with them, you know.
Link with who?
No, there's some Israelite congregation in Jamaica. People call themselves Israelites. Several. You have 12 tribes of Israel. Or you have some other black Israel congregation in Jamaica. Sometimes you see them now to halfway tree.
Okay.
Them let you out of your area more time? Them let you out of your area more time?
A long time I not come out, you know.
I know, a good thing still.
Jerry, what I'm saying, one Sunday I call him. I'm not talk about the Bible, and I see him talk about the same Israelite. I talk about, say, I'm going to Israelite, them I go save. So I say, I ask him, who create the rest of people, them? Him say God create, I think him say God create them. So I ask him, so why must say those Israelite them? them start get ignorant. What I tell me say to him say, the Bible, I believe some of the Bible, and I don't believe some. Because the Bible is man write the Bible, the truth. Jerry, you see all the part of the matter about God wicked and God this and all of them things there?
Yeah.
Jerry, I lie them a tell for the Father, you know, Jerry.
Yeah.
Lie them a tell upon him, Jerry. Them a talk about him create hell. Jerry, the Father not create no hell. The Father is all about food. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is all about good.
Yeah.
And as I tell you already say, the way all evil create, when him say, him all say, them all talk about God create evil and God do evil. God not do no evil. Him say, for him create us man. Him create good and him create bad. Because we are doing it. You understand what I'm saying?
Who create good and bad?
The Holy Spirit. For them create us, for them create you and them create me. You understand? Because we are do the evil, the good, and all sorts of things. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I don't believe much. Not some of the Jerry, you see some of them story in the Bible. I story them, not Jerry. Because when they talk about Noah and the ark, and everybody drowned. Look how far the ark is there. People never there on them side here. Oh, they might reach over there, so forget the ark.
Upon which side? People never there upon which side?
On the western side.
You mean like Jamaica?
Yes, and the southern side.
All right. Yes, hold on there. All of the earth, I not defend no ark, but all of the earth never populate one time, you know.
No, but
hold on. All of the earth never populate. There's a time when most of the earth wasn't populated. There's one part of the earth human being rise up, you know. And them spread. Them rise up and them walk and them spread. The more people live one place, the further them move away. You know, say if we are a whole heap of open land of country, we live one place.
You feel safe.
You know, listen,
I'm asking something now. You feel the same with two people. The Holy Father create first.
I don't know about no Holy Father.
The Holy Father, Jerry, me.
Holy Father couldn't.
Jerry, me that say me that Father because the Holy brother say call him his Father, and when them ask him how to pray, him say, our Father.
That's just the other day. That is just the other day. I'm going to go to some more call. Call me back here.
All right.
I just saw it out here. You call me. Good morning and welcome to the program. Morning, welcome. Next call. Next call there. Good morning, welcome to the program. Are you there? Oh, wait so long. The caller look like them leave, but we have some more live chat. Yeah. Bob Cosmic said to Sister Ruben, Study Ruben, I hear that London so hot weather. Wise that you can light a spliff off of the concrete. Then Atal Basco say greetings, best family Jerry and Android salutation. Mr. D. Ruben. This thing are trouble me, you know. Getting on my way, you know. Sister D. Ruben, a reason with Bob Cosmic. Hold on there. Yeah. Sister D. Ruben. Feel like a warm in England, yes? Ricky Aitan say, big bless yourself, Bongo Jerry. Happy birthday to Nelson Mandela. You would be 105 today, yeah? Today? I really 1917 Nelson Mandela born. Look like me have it wrong. Okay. Yeah, probably had it wrong because Ricardo Porsche said Jamaican athlete, congratulations. Ian Luke say only big horse win Derby. Big up to the best female 100 Meters run on Miss Fraser Price. Mrs. Fraser Price. Yeah, man. Ricardo Porsche said Nelson Mandela would be 104, not 105. When born 1918. That's all nearer to it. Okay. Kean Brown. Balance and Bless. Kean Brown here. Ian Luke say rum and Molly and grabber and chop music and mash up Jamaican youth. These things have strong influence on the nation children. Kean Brown agreed again too. And Bob Kean Brown say Rasta, you in London for the so-called Emancipation Day repatriation protest. Michael Miller Yale program. Johnny Johnson say thing I skip again. Okay, John Johnson. Let us not our assistant brethren who have passed on, not in vain. We are better off because of them like Ross. ESP McPherson here. My name again, man, McPherson. My first name again, ESP McPherson. Forgot to him first name. Used to do a lot of writing, yeah. Andrea Walker said, Jeremy here say, them say Queen Africa bleach out and turn hot girl and cut off her hair. I saw a video, I was wondering if it's a long time or recent. I've been hearing them thing. Tell me what really are going. Tell me if you know more. It's not gossip or deal, just wondering if these things is old video or new video. John Johnson say you must stop this belief. You must stop this belief of original sin. No such thing, only original righteousness. God created us in his image. Perfectly, we are gods. And Bob Cosmos like thump up the like button. Like a Andrew face. No, I look pan. Bob Cosmic say, I will be arriving in London, UK on the 12th. I know that Emancipation Day is August 1st, but why march on Parliament when they are on holiday? Delroy Henry say, greetings, Monday blessings. Fear and God don't occupy the same space. UK shout out. Alright, let's get back to the phone. Have a call? Good morning and welcome to the program.
Morning, Mr. Small.
Well, go on.
Why, much and less. First time on your program, you know, sir.
Yeah?
Yeah, not first time on the program, first time on the year, but let me tell you, Mr. Small, one time, long time, I want to be quick. One time, quite some time ago, I'm here upon the radio one time, and I say, oh, the man, the talk stuff. That's talking a sound familiar to me, you know, in terms of my mentality. But me, the man, I listen much radio. So recently, you know, I break in from another town section, because I country me there. He say, I even time I'm sitting on a child seat, afternoon time on a child seat, and when him can be a freelance and him listen to Jerry Small, but me never know about you, you know, sir.
Yeah.
In terms of your history coming up. So now, me there now when me I listen, you know, man, when me get so indulged in this program where it's an honor to really start to up on the program now, but me attend to the program. Now, more I mention just a couple things, you see? You see, I want if people really realize what kind of program they are run on the radio in terms of say, they are bring a rounded, cool curriculum to them in their yard. So you know, when me really commend upon in terms of how you kind of when me that say you are promote. I support the idea of a cooperative. At that I really political.
May I tell you, man? May I tell you, man?
And then again, but this really just why with them people. I want them people to understand say, the whole God thing is a human construct.
Yeah.
And it is very recent too, and we have a longer history than that. But me kind of feel so elated that me attack you. So me no construct up none of my argument them to come with, but let me tell you, Mr. Small, me glad say I bring a certain awareness to the African descendants, for them to understand say the solution is not to follow in the footsteps of the slave masters and the capitalists. Because the capitalist is rich by exploitation. And if you aspire to be a capitalist, then how you capitalize on? You can't talk, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Capitalism is a method of organizing, not even production, organizing reward. So now, the Industrial Revolution and those things is a way of organizing production. But after the production organized now, them organize a way of saying who will be rewarded for this production. Now, the whole way come together to make the production, you know. The people were working in the business, the people were own the machine, the people were own the factory, the people who own the land where the factory upon, the people who put up the money for go buy the raw material. Now,
yes, Mr. Small, them have some big word to call it the means of production and
means
to
of
them own that,
production,
them
yes,
own
sir.
all profit.
Yes, come again, talk because me that talk when you talk. Go on again.
Yeah, them have a way to term it in for them big sophisticated terms, so them own the means of production.
Yes.
So because them own the means of production, them own the profit.
Yes, they have a right they have a right to distribute the profit. In other words, them must pay out all who forget the profit. So them pay out to the worker the smallest amount and keep the largest amount for themselves.
But Mr. Small, the profit, you don't reach the profit yet because the workers pay. Go in an expense account.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes, yes.
And then now, all of the profit go to them. So we don't entitle to no profit, you know.
No.
We get paid to labor, you know.
No, the way how them organize. The way how them organize the system.
Yeah.
Them not giving no title. That's why you say entitled. The way how them organize the system, them not giving a title. They claim that if we working in the business, when we get paid at the end of the week or the end of the month, we get our full reward. Don't look for nothing else. Only come back and work next week. But them keep the profit because after them pay, we what left is profit, you know. Exactly. So what we getting is not none of the profit, it's some of the product.
Yeah.
We get some of the product because production, we get some of the product, and when the things sell, we get some of the product. But what left now is the profit. And them get that because them said them did have the land, them did build the building, and them buy the machinery, and then buy the raw material. All we do come to work and run the machine and make the thing. But we know that fairly speaking, we not supposed to be left with barely enough to live and them have too much to spend off. Not supposed to be so. We're not supposed to have barely enough to live. We're supposed to have some of the profit too. So we must both supposed to get reward for our work, and we're supposed to get a share in the profit too.
The forces of production is a small, one of the most important thing in our production process.
Yes.
And the labor force.
Yes, and the labor is one of the most important components in the production. Most important.
Of course.
But them allocate more to the raw material, down to the raw material, you know. Them value more than we, you know. The raw material, the diesel if you go into the engine, all the paper with the secretary write on, all them things, them allocate more value to them thing more than we the worker, you know.
But Mr. Small, saying that to say this now, sir. Know that you have recognized these things and sensible people like yourself and others. So. I think you always talk on the program to this, repeat this thing and repeat the problem and come up with repeated solutions. Now we can to implement them, you know. So let me tell you, me kinda not like capitalist system long time, you know, sir. So me I wonder now, are we as a people able to organize ourselves into a organized body? Because you know, say unity is strength and so forth. So, and to do some political work.
Yes, but I'm going to take it one at a time. Are we able to organize ourselves into a productive body? And are we able to organize ourselves to do some political work? Surely we are. Well, now, there are things that come before things. When you do things in the proper order, they will continue. If you do things in an improper order, they will not continue. So if you are run or if you do hurdles and you train for your left foot, go over the hurdle first, then step down upon the ground and your right foot come behind.
Yeah.
If you go change it up and put the other one first, where you never train for do, you not do it in the proper order. So you're going to go slower and slower than what you used to go, and slower than the guy beside you were doing what him trained for do. So the first thing, hold on. So the first thing first, we should organize to get to know one another. Not everybody, you know, but those who can get to know one another. After that, we should organize to make some production together, right?
Yes.
And when we get some production together in many different groups, not one big business, no, many different groups, and we organize and get the production together and the product good, and we sell it together and share it up, we should organize not to yam off all of the profit, right?
Right.
So after you don't yam off all of the profit, you have some surplus left behind.
But you can expand the business.
Yes, plan. Any planning needs surplus. So first thing we get together and do some business good. 2, 4, so probably all 10, 20 with two, but starting with 2. We get some production together that can work. We get it going and we sell the product, and the product good, that means it going to sell again and again. And we organize and don't yam off all of the food. So we left some in the business, we carry on some, but some away. We're left in the business. Each we have a share night, and each we carry we pay gone home. We eat the pay and save some, but we still have a share left back in the business. Now, out of that surplus that we are there saving up, along with that, we organize together to help get the things them what we want done in our community done. When you organize to get what you want in your community done, that name political activity.
Yes, ma'am.
When we have money left over from production, we can carry out political activity because you don't broke. Because when you're completely broke, there's a limited amount of political activity you can do. But when you're saving, but when you're saving, come again. What you say?
I say, I hear you say it all the while that you have to have resources to do the work.
Yes, because if you don't have no resources to do the work, when you go home and eat your dinner, you can't afford to go back out and meet with other people and plan.
Yeah.
Because going back out, it might cost if you drive your vehicle, or it might cost if you take a bus.
Yeah.
Or you might go buy one soda or one beer. I don't know your money, so you're not even meeting or not go and meet. But if you're going to spend time together planning, you have to have little spare money that you can spend the time together planning and reach back home. And you start planning out together, say, how can we stop them from dumb garbage on the sidewalk? And when we plan a way to stop them from dumb garbage on the sidewalk, a political action we are taking, because we're combining to exert our will in our community. Don't dump no garbage in there. The government not dump no garbage in there. And no people from the outside community not bring no garbage come dump in here. So we have a patrol in our community where watch the people both come thief goat and thief food, also come dump garbage. So the same community organization now, keeping a watch. That is political activity too, you know. Little by little, man. But to carry out political activity, you have to have extra energy saved. So you have to save some of your money and not yam off all your money.
True.
And by doing that now, we start to learn how to cooperate. We cooperate in the business and I sell the goods and save back some of my money. We cooperate and I watch one another yard and I catch bridal thief. So we are learn cooperate, and that means every different thing in our life we want we can do through cooperation or cooperative.
Yeah.
So our cooperation. The answer to capitalism is not communism, because communism don't work. Because communism don't know how to produce maximum amount. So the answer to capitalism is not communism, it's cooperation. Cooperation. And we're going to work out the detail of it. The more we work it out, is the more we can know how it can work properly. Because capitalism cannot go on forever.
No. But Mr. Small, you have been doing a great deal, you know. Because him bringing this knowledge to the attention of people. Because, you know, we level understanding very low at the average level. You know?
All right, here what I beg you to do. I need to get a next phone call from you, evening this or before 12 o'clock or after 12 o'clock. I want excuse me. I want to let go next caller. I need your call back.
Yeah, man. Give thanks, sir.
All right. We have a next caller here. Good morning. Welcome. Welcome to the program. Welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Small.
Oh, go on.
All right. I'm here giving thanks, you know.
Yeah.
May I say, I like a conversation with you and the gentleman there a while ago, you know, thinking about, you know, communism and strategy or for cooperate. May I say, you have an issue in the bank, the NCB mainly, where it have shareholders and it have the people, the lenders and the depositors.
Right, the depositors, yes.
May I say, it have an issue, right, with Miss Anna, where it say comment in banking scene weren't intending to mislead.
What was our comments about banking?
Her comment in banking is that she said about
you know or you don't know?
Yeah, them said the comment that she making at the bank say about a certain funds where she say she misjudged the amount of money where them say she was supposed to be in $76 million.
No, hear this now. Them say that she misjudged she mistake the amount of money profit where NCB making a 1 year. Cause she talks to them make something like 70 billion. Meanwhile, that's something like 15 or 20 billion them really make. What happens is that is not Jamaica one NCB or is not banking one NCB make the 70 million and is only that 70 million make out outside of the bank plus some other things. So therefore them say the figure where she go. You're talking to me?
Okay, sir.
You're talking to me?
Yes, sir.
Then who is that I hear talking a while ago?
Okay.
Who is that I hear talking a while ago?
Somebody that came to return of the compressor.
Oh, you're at work?
Yeah.
All right, it's good when you can whistle when you work. But anyway, just like you, they know not paying attention to one thing and you pay more attention to more one thing. Apparently, Miss Hannah. Apparently, Miss Hannah also make a mistake in the figures where she name out. So what you say about that now? Where the bank's about it?
According to Miss Anna, say again.
Oh, all right. No, you're not listening. All right, go and deal with the compressor, but thanks for bringing up the reasoning still.
All right, Chief. Me shout it back after.
Yeah, cool now. Yeah. Have any more? Yes, I think we have some more live chat. We'll take our time to reach to it. But today, as I say, is the 18th of July. Monday, the 18th of July. Maybe sometime this week we can have a reason about Tekla McFett and them contribution we make while he was here. 77 years him died last year, the 17th of July, 2 days after his birthday. He was 77 and the 15th of July, I'm dead 2 days later. Under unfortunate circumstances. Alright. We have some more live chat. Sly Slick say good morning. Please pay the visit of King Selassie by early B. Alright, I can't promise you that. Calali said, bless up Elaine. Long time no hear from you. Ken Brown said the reparation committee seem to be making the decision on what's given within permission rules them was Bongo give. I don't understand this at all. Sister D, sorry. Sister D, say, Bob, because my straight facts attack. Marching on Parliament when them not there is purely symbolic. Time for symbolism for attain liberty and reparation. Surely it is seen that it now work. Palm have a change. Delroy Henderson, morning Bongo. Heat wave turn up in London. Never experienced this kind of heat before. Yeah, I hear a few people making that comment. Yeah. All right. Let us get back to some earlier live chat. Yeah. Bob Cosmic say Bellevue patient get wet today and talk about God a man. Consultant psychiatrists need to increase the medication. Heaven is no higher than your crown and hell is no lower than the ground. Ken Brown say I understand, but I still say that there should be alternative march and parliament. When they are in session, make those in the house come and quail up like dry leaf. Delroy Anderson says, man, my belief is the most difficult thing to get people to do is accept the obvious. Delroy Grand said, Grand Rising. It seemed that your caller drink some of the MPP. I think that is a drink called Mad Puss Piss. This morning, bless up. Love the program, more love. The Natal say, yes, I factual truth. Johnny Johnson, the Jerry Elder. Why is it? What is this difficulty? What difficulty? Johnny Johnson said, why is it important that we must return to traditional African spirituality, indigenous livication, Oldomere, Yoruba Voodoo, revivalist, Obi and necromancy, Peter, Tewu to Rastafari? I don't know who did propose that, and it better me and you talk on the air if we can discuss that, because I can't really explain why other people would say this thing or that thing, you know. Bob Cosmic said, I'm sure if there was a march and there was a parliament while the house is in session, it would receive national, maybe international recognition. Delroy said, I know the same God force that is a mother and father of the Pope is also mother and father of the loneliest wine on earth. Yeah. Then Natal Basco say, yes, I and all to them, and all of them so-called mainstream media always blank out. Yeah, man. Delroy Anderson, Mr. Small, when your faith is tested by some of your callers, laughter is the best way of release intention. Keep up a good work. Ricardo Portia say, rocks can grow taller and larger. When children grow, they get taller, heavier, stronger every year. And him say rocks also grow bigger, heavier, stronger, but it take a rock thousands or even millions of years to change. A rock called travertine grows at springs where water flow from underground onto the surface. Right? Yeah, man. Bob Cosmic says, it's all about timing in the age of social media. If the people mobilize themselves on an alternative day when the house is open, and they would definitely achieve media attention. Okay. Yeah, that is about it. Thank you very much. Our next piece of music to play. What is again? Light Price. We're going to play a piece of music. As against what Red Rats about Shelly Ann. You know that like a humorous music from many years ago. He wasn't really referring to Shelly Ann Fraser Price. I think when he make that music, Shelly Ann Fraser Price was a little girl too. You are a very young lady. But we're going to play a piece of music by Light Price. From way back, I tell you about the lady. All of the lady them. Especially like how them do this thing over and over again. Clean sweep 3 times now in the world. When I tell you about them, not telling you about how much man Shelly and but about her personality, which is one of the most influential thing where she have influenced the Jamaican people in addition to her winning. Let's hear about Light Price, personality. Let's go. Have it?
Over and over, I tried to prove my love to you. Over and over, what more can I do? Over and over, my friend says I'm a fool. But over and over, I'll be a fool for you. 'Cause you've got over. Honey, love, it's the truth. Over and over, they still says I'm a fool. But over and over, I'll be a fool for you. 'Cause you've got personality, walk with personality, talk with personality, smile with personality, charm personality, love personality, and plus you got a great big heart. So over and over, well, I'll be a fool for you. Not over and over, what more can I do?
It's over and over. I sit and think life over and over. I know a place we all call the White Cliffs of Dover. That's where I go by myself and think life over. To think life over and over. To think life over and over and over. I dream of these people each night, over and over. I can see you right there in my sight, over and over. To think life over and over. To think life over and over and over. I dream of these people each night, over and over. I can see you right there in my sight, over and over.
Yes, the sound of Prince Buster from about 1962, 63 there. About 62. Over and over. And why I play it is because it's the third time now, over and over and over. The three Bobby what? Yes man. The three Jamaican woman them over and over. Let's have a piece of Bobby there, cause him say over and over again too. I could hear from about 57, 58. Bobby.
Well, I went to a dance the other night. Everybody went stag. I said over and over and over again, this dance is gonna be a drag. I said over and over and over again, this dance is gonna be a drag. I said over and over and over again, this dance is gonna be a drag. But all at once it happened. Well, the prettiest in this world. Please, won't you come over and talk to me and be my girl? I said, I want you to come over and talk to me and be my girl. Please, won't you come over and talk to me and be my girl? She said that she was sorry that I was a little bit late. She would wait and wait and wait and wait for her steady date. She would wait and wait and wait and wait for her steady date. She would wait and wait and wait and wait for her steady date. broken. All of my life, where had she been? But I'll try over and over and over and over again. I'll try over and over and over and over again. I will try over and over and over and over again.
Difference you can feel.
Best FM 100 on your dial. Keep listening.
Good day, I'm Anthony Morgan with JIS Midday News for Monday, July 18. Coming up, Montego Bay Perimeter Road to drive economic recovery. Education Ministry hails restorative justice program in schools a success, and Agriculture Ministry encouraging fisherfolk to sign up for insurance. The news in detail after the break.
Pat, my stress out. The house need to be passed by an electrical inspector, but Tom price too high.
But you don't have to use Tom, Marsha. Exercise your power of choice. The government electrical regulator can help you find electrical inspectors and electricians across the island. That way, you can negotiate and choose the best price for you.
Okay.
Call them at 876-920-4508 or email ger@mset.gov.jm and tell them Pat sent you.
Now the news. Prime Minister Andrew Holness on Saturday officially broke ground for the $274.5 million Montego Bay Perimeter Road project at Ironshore in St. James, noting that the project will improve productivity, stimulate growth and boost employment in Western Jamaica. Mr. Holness says the thoroughfare will play a major part in driving Jamaica's economic recovery.
This project is about improving Jamaica's cities and townships by planting the infrastructural seeds to our prosperity.
Construction of the 14.9-kilometer perimeter road will provide an alternate route around the central business district of downtown Montego Bay to relieve vehicular traffic congestion in the city. It will also include rehabilitation of Barnett Street and West Green Avenue, a 10.5-kilometer expansion work to the Long Hill Bypass, and a comprehensive drainage study of Montego Bay. The project is a collaboration between the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation and China Harbour Engineering Company Czech. The workforce for the extensive project will include 95% locals for the unskilled and general work, and a minimum of 50% locals for the technical positions. Over 2,000 persons recently benefited from training in restorative justice under a partnership between the Ministries of Justice and Education and Youth. The two-day training program was conducted in 78 high and 24 primary schools, which were grouped under Phase 1 of the restorative justice workshops for students, teachers, and parents. Training was conducted from May 9 to July 1, led by the Ministry of Justice and the Safety and Security Branch of the Education Ministry. Education Minister Favour Williams says the aim was to promote the use of best practices in conflict resolution and enhancing community cohesion.
We see this as a very important intervention as we seek to enhance our citizens' capacity to resolve conflicts without resorting to violence, to talk it out, and to develop better community relations.
The Education and Youth Minister was addressing an award ceremony on July 15, where beneficiaries were recognized for their participation in the program. State Minister in the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries, Franklin Witter, is encouraging local fisherfolk to safeguard their lives, health and property by exploring and purchasing the various insurance options available to them. Noting that insurance schemes will help them to protect their incomes in case of a natural disaster, he says a recent partnership between the government and Advantage General Insurance Company has provided fisherfolk and farmers with access to insurance coverage for their vessels, vehicles and accessories.
This is the first of its kind in Jamaica. Sagicor has reopened its intake for the health and life insurance program, and this will be closed in July 2022. So I'm imploring you as fisher folks to grasp the opportunity and make sure that you get access to these offerings in terms of making sure that you're insured.
Persons interested in signing up for the insurance scheme can call the National Fisheries Authority at 876-948-9014. And the Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development has plans to rehabilitate and upgrade the water supply storage system in Ashton, Westmoreland. Minister with responsibility for rural development, Desmond McKenzie, says the upgrade of the catchment tank will be undertaken in September by Rural Water Supply Limited.
And it is expected that over some 600 persons within that community will benefit from this upgrading of the water system at a cost of $10 million to start in September and will be completed in the month of November.
Minister McKenzie was addressing a town hall meeting on disaster preparedness in Westmoreland on Thursday. The minister adds that work is ongoing to supply water to a number of other communities in the parish, including Moreland Hill, Bath Mountain, Content and Little Bay. That was JIS News. I'm Anthony Morgan.
A production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
A difference you can hear, a difference you can feel.
Bess FM 100 on your dial. Keep listening.
Hello, I'm Moira Alderson with the BBC News. The Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sánchez has warned climate change kills people and the things society holds dear as Western Europe continues in the grip of an intense heat wave. Mr. Sánchez said the ecosystem, homes and livestock were all victims and paid tribute to those who died in the heat and resulting wildfires. Earlier, EU scientists warned a staggering amount of land across the bloc was suffering from drought. Here's Danny Eberhard.
The findings of scientists working for the European Commission will worry politicians already struggling to deal with high food and energy costs. Drought conditions are driving down crop yields and hitting hydroelectric power generation with reservoirs at low levels. Numerous countries are affected, including Italy, France, Spain, Portugal, Germany and Hungary. The root cause of the problem, the scientists say, is climate change, which is disrupting the water cycle. Britain's chief meteorologist is also warning that the current heatwave that could see the country's highest ever temperature is entirely consistent with climate change. Paul Davis said such events could become regular by the end of the century.
Wildfires are burning across Europe, fuelled by the hot conditions. 11,000 more people have been evacuated in France's western Gironde region, where hundreds of firefighters have been brought in to tackle the blazes. 16,000 residents and tourists have already been told to leave. Thousands of hectares of land have also been scorched in Greece and Portugal in recent days. Jury selection is getting underway in the trial of Steve Bannon, a former close aide to Donald Trump, who faces charges of criminal contempt of Congress for refusing to cooperate with the investigation into the Capitol building insurrection in January last year. Nomia Iqbal reports from Washington.
The committee wanted him to turn over documents and testify about the riots, which he refused, saying he was protected by executive privilege because of his time in the White House. But this was rejected, as Mr. Bannon was long gone by the time the riots happened. But he has remained very close with Mr. Trump. And a day before the riots, he said on his podcast, all hell would break loose tomorrow. After rejecting the subpoena, the committee turned him over to the Justice Department last year. Mr. Bannon has pleaded not guilty and his trial is expected to last for a week. If convicted, he could face between 30 days to a year in jail.
The sentencing trial has begun for the man who carried out the deadliest attack on a US high school. The The jury will decide what penalty Nicholas Cruz will pay for killing 17 students and staff members of his former school, Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High in Parkland, Florida, in 2018. Cruz has already pleaded guilty and faces either the death penalty, which requires a unanimous decision, or a life sentence without parole. BBC News. The EU has signed a memorandum of understanding with Azerbaijan, aiming to double the amount of gas it imports from Baku. It's part of efforts to diversify away from Russian energy. The agreement will also include measures to increase the production of renewable energy in Azerbaijan for export to the EU. China's banking regulators are urging state lenders to offer more credit to the country's beleaguered real estate developers in response to a growing boycott by angry home buyers who are refusing to pay mortgages on unfinished properties. The details from Celia Hatton.
Last year, Chinese leaders unleashed hundreds of new regulations aimed at cooling the country's debt-laden property sector, vowing that even though the sector's responsible for approximately 1/3 of all economic activity, they'd allow major developers to go bankrupt. But that's resulted in building sites being abandoned across China, leaving furious buyers who've already paid deposits stuck paying mortgages on properties they can't use. A widening consumer boycott on such payments has forced the Chinese authorities to relent on their crackdown and to resume lending to developers.
At least 20 people, most of them women, have died when their boat capsized in the Indus River in central Pakistan. The overloaded vessel was ferrying more than 100 members of an extended family to a wedding. A police officer said most of the victims were women because most men knew how to swim. Iranian officials have conceded that mistakes were made in the restoration of a 17th century mosque in Esfahan, considered an architectural masterpiece. Photos of the Shah Mosque show that one side of the dome is uneven, while flowers on its highly patterned surface don't match each other. The head of heritage in Esfahan said those working on the restoration realised that the building had been damaged. BBC News.
A difference you can hear. A difference you can feel.
Bess FM 100 on your dial. Keep listening.
Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Lakshmi Singh. A jury in Florida is deciding the fate of the Parkland, Florida school shooter. NPR's Greg Allen is covering the first day of Nicholas Cruz's sentencing trial for the attack, which killed 17 people and wounded 17 others.
Cruz, a troubled former student at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School, has already pleaded guilty to the 17 murders. The jury now has two options: give him life in prison or the death penalty. In determining the sentence, the jury will weigh aggravating and mitigating factors. Prosecutors will present evidence that the multiple murders were planned and, in legal jargon, especially heinous, atrocious, or cruel. The defense will present evidence that Cruz has severe developmental and mental health issues. At some point during the trial, jurors will tour the building at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School where the murders took place. They will also view surveillance video from inside the school, as well as crime scene and autopsy photos of the victims. Greg Allen, NPR News, Miami.
Painful lessons about responding to an active shooter event are in full display in a 77-page report a Texas House committee issued over the weekend about the Uvalde school shooting in May. Families demanded to know why the many officers who'd arrived on scene, including the local school police chief, Pete Arredondo, waited more than an hour before taking down the gunman. Texas Public Radio's Dan Katz says this is some of what investigators learned.
The report outlined what it called, quote, systemic failures and egregious decision-making among local, state, and federal officers, but it reiterates that many of the officers were unsure of who was in charge. Right now, Arredondo is on administrative leave, and right after the release of this report, Uvalde's mayor, Don McLaughlin, put Mariano Pargas on leave. He was the acting city police chief during the shooting. The mayor said the city is conducting an internal investigation on whether Pargas could have done more, or whether that was even possible with all the different agencies involved.
Dan Katz reporting. The Omicron variant of the coronavirus does not seem to be as much of a threat as its predecessor, Delta, when it comes to the long-term effects of COVID infection. That's according to new data from the United Kingdom. NPR's Rob Stein has details.
The new report from the British government finds that about 4% of people who catch Omicron are still experiencing health problems for at least 4 months after getting infected. That's only about half the risk posed by the Delta variant and confirms previous estimates. The report for the first time extends that finding to both the BA1 and BA2 Omicron subvariants. Health experts say the findings are reassuring, but caution that so many people are catching Omicron that the total number of people who will experience long COVID from Omicron remains high. The new report doesn't estimate the risk of long COVID from the latest Omicron subvariant known as BA5, which is now taken over in the U.S. Rob Stein, NPR News.
This is NPR. Northern European countries are bracing for temperatures well into the hundreds this week, 100s that is, with the United Kingdom on course for record temperatures. Esme Nicholson reports the heat wave has prompted some governments to issue emergency alerts about the high potential for heat-related deaths.
Temperatures in northern Europe are expected to rise almost as high as those in Spain and Portugal, where hundreds of lives have been lost over the past week. Wildfires there continue to rage in temperatures above 110 degrees Fahrenheit, and firefighters in southwestern France are battling to control two major blazes, made worse by strong winds and dry conditions. As the heat moves north, Germany's fire services are on alert as far north as the countryside near Hamburg. The government in Britain has issued a national emergency and has urged the public to stay at home, even though air conditioning in homes is the exception, not the norm. For NPR News, I'm Esme Nicholson in Berlin.
The head of General Motors is still predicting her company will sell more electric vehicles in the United States than Tesla by the middle of this decade. In an interview with the Associated Press, CEO Mary Barra says GM is rolling out more affordable EVs, pickup trucks, and luxury vehicles as well. Eclipsing Tesla is a hurdle, though. Last year, GM reportedly sold 25,000 electric vehicles in the United States, compared with 352,000 sold by Tesla. The Dow is up 168 points, more than 0.5%. I'm Lakshmi Singh, NPR News.
We live in a world, a country, and a moment in time where there's so much important news, and it is constantly changing. That's why Up First is here for you. It's NPR's daily morning news podcast. In about 10 minutes, you can start your day informed. Listen to Up First on the NPR One app or wherever you
difference you can hear, a difference you can feel.
Bess FM 100 on your dial. Keep listening.
Oh no!
Isachar Music presents the single Dirty Works by Link and Chain, a conscious reggae group. Distributed by Tough Gong International. Available on iTunes and all digital platforms. Email isacharmuzik@gmail.com. Dirty Works by Link and Chain is on the Isachar Music label.
yourself, yes. Do it yourself, but Jah will beat you. Jah will beat you. Dirty works. We don't do the dirty works. No, 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 no. Devil's works. We don't do the devil's works. Oh no, no. Oh no, 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 necromancy, yes, that industry. Necromancy, you see the bad man down in the garbage heap. Necromancy, yes I. That dirty works, and I don't deal with that. Dirty works, no I don't check for that. Dirty works, no I don't deal with them. Dirty works, oh I don't check for that. Dirty works, we don't do the dirty works. No, 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 no. Devil's works, we don't do the devil's works. Why won't you do it yourself? Come on and do it yourself. For if you want to and you think you've got to, do it yourself, yeah. Do it yourself, but Jah will beat you. Jah will beat you. Do it yourself, come on and do it yourself. For if you want to and you think you've got, do it yourself, yeah. Do it yourself, but Jah will beat you. Jah will beat you. Do it yourself. Do it yourself. Do it yourself. Do it yourself. Oh, if you want to and you think you've got to, do it yourself.
Today's best music. The best mix of your light rock favorites is on.
It's good, it's better, but nothing beats.
Here to pick up the PC. Here to pick up the PC. Here to pick up the PC.
Better place look good, my brother. Better place keep clean, my sister. Better place look good, my brother. Better place keep clean, my sister. So
come along, my brother. Come along, my sister. Come along, my brother. Come along, my sister. Here to pick up the PC. Here to pick up the PC. Here to pick up the PC.
better place look good, my brother. Better place keep clean, my sister. Better place look good, my brother. Better place keep clean, my sister. So
come along, my brother. Come along, my sister. 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 Come along. pick up the pieces.
Yes, welcome back to the program after the midday break there. We're into the second half of the program here now. And we're going to start out with a phone call here right away. Good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon again, Mr. Swan.
Oh, go on.
Yes, sir. We were talking about the 70 billion in income.
Yeah, the 70 billion that NCB was said to have made by Lisa Hanna, but it wasn't. I don't think it was accurate.
She said accurate, you know, but she said based on the all right. She have a load of details where possibility can come from.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said the net result from the banking investment activities of the NCB group. She said both the internal capital where the bank received from the other organized bodies, and she said she does only highlight the excessive margin.
Yeah.
So the retail bank fees and the commercial bank all inclusive. Yeah, and then it goes like 70 billion, right, in income. The 80% of which went to that came from the poorer sectors.
Hey, so what you feel about it now?
Me, Mr. Small, the bank have its own responsibility, you know, and if it have its branch, the lower class of banking facility where them have, and them can be able to reach out to them and lend them loan with a proper interest rate, and allow the other institutions such as the prison institution who have them prison account and can be able to deposit in them prison account and them can receive fees from that too. You know, there's a lot of yeah.
But is either you understand this thing well good or me no for like. Well, look like you understand it better me.
Okay, and them have this Sydney Stewart with the no confidence vote.
Sydney who?
JPS.
Sydney who?
Sydney Stewart.
Yeah.
You know what Sydney Stewart? They say no confidence vote if him not move out.
Who is Sydney Stewart?
Adam say it was like some mayor in our district.
Mayor in which parish?
Centre, I think.
Yeah, then when you read it, you understand it? Or you just read the news to me?
Well, I start to understand the basic with them give me about the details where them have is only a short paragraph of it. Me not getting much. I like no much investigation. It's just
all right. Read. You have to read off them things before you call me. Come, I now see it in front of me.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you for looking at Loop News then.
Luke what?
Loop, L-O-O-P.
What name so?
Loop News.
I don't know what name so.
Alright, that's what. I'm gonna Google and type Loop News.
Google, alright. Cool.
Scoop News.
Yes, sir. Have any more? Our music people there. I don't see anything more come up on the live chat. It looked like it kind of hitch. But there was something else I was to discuss. I was listening to the Running African program yesterday. You know, a lot of the African-centered people in Jamaica, them listen to these Afrocentric programs, you know, programs that focus on the welfare of the African people around the world, diaspora, and well as the people in Africa. And they were having a discussion about the political history of Jamaica. I can't even remember who it was. The host, yes, was having that discussion with. But they mentioned something about communism, threat of communism being used against the PNP 2 times in 62 and also in the time of Michael Manley. But it's about 4 times or more. It's about 4 times or more that did happen, by my recollection. You know, when the African people start getting more and more organized in the 20th century, when the African people in Jamaica start getting more and more organized, they have a man named Dr. Love. I think he come from the Bahamas, but he was living in Jamaica. And he was a man teaching the African people a lot about getting more up to date, more educated, and more organized to free themselves. And you did even have a man like Bedward, even though some people look on him not so progressive, but more a religious leader with people believing in him personally. You know, that's not much progress in when you believe in one person personally and then personality. There's not much progress in that. When somebody come and lead you towards your self-improvement and you being capable of doing things for yourself along with other people, them now boost up themselves, them telling that you yourself can equip yourself to do all of the things that you need to do, instead of telling you, say, boy, him is the answer. I am the answer. If you follow me, I will bring everything good for you. People like that are more highly regarded than a person like Bedward, who more encouraging followers to look to him personally. But in the 20th century, when 1900 just start, 20th century, you had a couple of those people, like, as I said, Dr. Love, many more. But especially people like Dr. Love, Bedward and them, man, you know, encouraging the African people, the black people, to get themselves up together. But finally, not finally, at last come Marcus Garvey returned to Jamaica. Marcus Garvey in his 20s returned to Jamaica and decided to, from his experiences abroad, decide to form an organization that going to help the black people, help the African people improve themselves and take control of them affairs. And him and his young girlfriend named Amy get together and form the organization and give it a name and start to contact the black people, the African people in Jamaica, say, let us come together and improve ourselves. And him call it the Negro Improvement Association. In other words, them associating together to improve themselves as Negro. Him call it the Universal Negro Improvement Association. It have a slightly different name to that. I don't remember the exact first name. It wasn't exactly the Universal Negro Improvement Association, but within a short time, him adjust the name. Him and him young girlfriend, Amy Garvey. Amy, what's her name again? Amy Ashwood. Reorganize and call it a Universal Negro Improvement Association. So them was all about improvement, but improving the Negro. And you know, the Negro is a kind of so-called low-class name for the African. Usually used to refer to Africans that was under the control of other people, not themselves. Africans who are under other people's control, them usually refer to them as Negro. So from when I was a youth, I start surmise and realizing myself that Marcus Garvey called this organization the Negro Improvement Association because he was determined to help the Negro improve from being Negro into being African. Improvement from Negro, you're going to improve now and update. You're going to move from Negro, who is the servant of a next human being, to African who is in control of their own life. So, after Marcus Garvey go to America, leave Jamaica, go to America and do a lot of work in America and wake up there. Further wake up the American black people, because many of them are awake, but him carry the waking up of the black people in America much further. You know, the few years that he was there, in just 11 years there, him improved the condition of so many thousands of the African people in America that it come like he was the most prominent black leader in America in just 11 years. A young Jamaican go there when him 29 years old. And within 11 years, by the time I'm 40, when him get deported back to Jamaica, I was 40. was one of the most prominent leader in America of the black people as a man born in America and just did it little over 10 years. Can you imagine? Come back to Jamaica and now decide to tackle the problem in Jamaica. Since them deport him from America, I'm saying, all right, I can deal with Jamaica when I'm born, them can't deport me from here. So let me attack the need for improvement and organization in Jamaica. And them start, as them would get deported back to Jamaica in 1927. Him nobody feel downhearted about being deported. Because I know when you get deported from a country back to your own country, frequently you feel so downhearted that you might sit around for years and don't know nothing. A lot of deported people not only sit around for years, eventually them can start nothing again and them just stay there like them in a coma. Anyway, Marcus Garvey start a political organization for the black people in Jamaica take control of them life and them community. Them go on with that for 5 years, 6 years. But them mash him down. First them put him in prison. Then put him in prison after him win a seat. The first election him win a seat. Then put him in prison. Him lose the seat. And them take away all of the property organization. Them take away the property, some of him property. Take away some of him wife property and mash him down. You know, after all them kind of experience, you mash down and so disheartened. And this is over 100, this is nearly 100 years ago, you know. From 1927 up to 1935. After the government of Jamaica, the colonial government, white people government, you know. The government in Jamaica mash him down till him left Jamaica. When him leave Jamaica now, after a few years, the people them start rebel like what going on Sri Lanka. 1938 in Jamaica was just like what going on Sri Lanka now. Rioters on the street, not even rioters, demonstrators. Rioters are troublemaker who start mash up things. Rioters start to mash up things and mash up property and burn place. That's why eventually they must be able to say Moran be a riot and all them with it. The demonstrators in Jamaica in 1938, all over Jamaica, was just like what go on a Sri Lanka now. People organizing and realizing that if them get together and demonstrate and stand up and what them talk about long, they might be able to run out the government. It wouldn't be so easy in Jamaica in 1938. It wouldn't be so easy because the British government was like one of the most powerful governments in the world outside of America. And they would be able to crush it down even though they wouldn't want to do it. They would hesitate because they don't really want things really broke out all over the world. But they were capable of crushing it down. But when some of the more educated people start link up with the working class people in the demonstration in 1938, just like what going on in Sri Lanka, the government of England decided to get close to some of those educated people and middle class people who join up with the people. Decide to get close to people like Bustamante and Norman Manley and try to see if them can use them for cool off the people. And that's what they do all the while. They use people who go through their system and stay like them and talk like them to see if them can gradually cool off the people by dealing with some educated people as the representative of the people. Anyway, I could play some more music and we can come back to the discussion then. Yes, we're going to play for Shelly Ann and the whole of the girl and a piece of music by Mallory Williams. I think this music, yeah, Mallory Williams. You have Shiboom. Mallory Williams. What the right name for the music? Mallory Williams, you know. Mallory Williams. What is the right name for the music? Shiboom. Somebody can call and tell me or text and tell me what the right name for Mallory Williams music. But when I'm thinking about Shiboom, this little girl can water pump and all kind of stuff. Shiboom. I know Shiboom the music the name? Shiboom. Alright, well play a Stevie Wonder music then, especially for all Shelly and Fraser. Especially like how she go all have baby and come back. Come back and dominate the world. See me? This one named Mama Jamma. You have Stevie Wonder. Let's go with him. Stevie Wonder.
every dimension. She's got a figure that's shown of great attention. She's poetry in motion, a beautiful sight to see. I get so excited viewing her anatomy. She's real, she's tight, got all the curves a man like. She's real, she's tight, got all the curves a man like. Look at her, she's a bad mamma jamma, just as fine as she can be. Hey, she's a bad mamma jamma, oh, just as fine as she can be. Looks like she's born into the grown. She bad, the essence of beauty, ooh, such lovely hair. She's boxy classy, oh, sexy sassy. She's heavenly, a treat for the eye to see. She's real, she's tight, got all the curves a man like. Oh, she's real, she's tight, got all the curves a man like. Ooh, she's a bad mamma jamma. Ooh, she's bad, just as fine as she can be. Hey, she's a bad mamma jamma, just as fine as she can be. She's got all the curves a man like. Her body measurements are perfect in every dimension. She's got a figure that's shown a bit of attention. She's poetry in motion, beautiful sight to see. I get so excited viewing her anatomy. She's real, she's tight, got all the curves a man like. She's real, she's tight, got all the curves a man like. Look at her, she's a bad man, just as fine as she can. She's a bad man, just as fine as she can be. She's a bad man, just as fine.
Yes, Stevie Wonder singing about the likes of Shelley and Fraser Price and more. And Elaine Thompson and also Sherika Jackson, all of them there. But only Shelley and out of them there's a Mama Jama, and she's bad. All right, little more live chat here, live chat. Bob Cosmic says, Sister D. Ruben, we could march in April, and by the time we reach to May, we'll realize that by June, the only thing we'll have achieved is wearing down the cheese bottom of our clocks. Proactivism is needed. Sister D. Ruben says, no one MP I deal with where I deal with. No one MP I deal with, no one. Not even one. I deal with one I deal with. And clocks are damn expensive and only I make them rich as I mash off the cheese bottom. Bob Cosmic replies, MP them a get over 80 grand. 80,000 pounds a year. I'm not thinking about that and I have to take it straight into them face. Ken Brown says, I will open the Liberty door. The door to Liberty as Toussaint Bookman, Taki and countless others did and as Jill Scott sounds. Yeah man. Lion Paw, Dan Edwards, the UNIA and African Communities League had two organizations together. What's the name? Delroy Henry say, Marcus quote, if we as a people realize the greatness from which we came, we would be less likely to disrespect ourselves. Ken Brown says, give thanks one-on-one, bringing good to the table. from the frustrating quagmire situation by Charlatan government. And we get right back to some other music. The same one I tell you about Boom or Boom Shaboom. Mallory Williams from, I think this one was it the 80s? As early as the 80s. But a Boom Shaboom. All about our female athlete representative. Let's go with it. Mallory Williams. Let's go. We have it.
She don't care just what she do, when she do, what she do, how she do, what she do. She says she name Poochie Lou. This little girl don't wear no pearl. The little girl is a one in the world. This little girl don't wear no pearl. The little girl is a one in the world. They say a boom, she boom, la 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 la. What a girl can cool and deadly. A boom, she boom, la 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 la. Me just love how she water pump. A boom, she boom, la 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 la. Me just love how she whiny. A boom, she boom, la 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 la. Me just love how she rocking dolly. See her at the dance, down a red town. Everyone just a gather around. She wheel and turn, you would a tumble down. Mercy me, them have to give her the crown. Them give her the crown Sunday night a red town. Give her the crown, then them turn off the sound. Turn off the sound, fish she settle down. Couldn't settle down, she go be mash up the town. Me say a boom, she boom, la 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 la. You just love how she cool and deadly. A boom, she boom, la 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 la. You just love how she water pump. A boom, she boom, la 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 la. A little girl just a whiny. A boom, she boom, la 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 la. Just a rocking dolly. Bend down low, make me tell you what me know. Tell you what me know if you bend down low. If you wanna know why she drop it so. Classic in town, good vibe just a flow. And she don't care just what she do, when she do, what she do, how she do, what she do. She says she name Poochie Lou and a boom, she boom, la 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 la. What a girl can cool and deadly. A boom, she boom, la 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 la. A little girl wait dance and kill me. A boom, she boom, la 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 la. Me just love when she water pumping. A boom, she boom, la 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 la. Just a rocking dolly. Boom, she boom, la 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 la. Boom, she boom, la 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 la. Boom, she boom, la 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 la. Boom, she boom, la 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 la. This little girl don't wear no pearl. The little girl is a one in the world. This little girl don't wear no pearl. Any man would a give her the word. Bend down low, make me tell you what me know. Tell you what me know if you bend down low. If you want to know, make you drop it so. Classic in town, good vibe just a flow. And she don't care just what she do, when she do, what she do, why she do, who she do. She said she name Poochie Lou. Me say a boom, she boom, la 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 la. What a girl can cool and deadly. A boom, she boom, la 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 la. The little girl just a whiny. A boom, she boom, la 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 la. The little girl wait dance and kill me. A boom, she boom, la 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 la. The little girl just a rocking dolly. Me say a boom, she boom, la 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 la. The little girl just a cool and deadly. A boom, she boom, la 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 la. The little girl just a rocking dolly. Me say a boom.
Yes, Mallory Williams. I think that was in the 80s. What the 80s or 90s? I can't remember. I think it's the 80s though, you know. But anyway. Somebody will correct me now, but live chat again. Sheldon Nash say She is a Bad Mama Jam was by Carl Carlton, but I think Stevie wanted to do it also if it was even by Carl Carlton. I'm not sure. Mr. Johnson say, remind us. You remember when they didn't want Shelly-Ann to go to the Olympics? Yeah, man, 2008. They wanted Veronica Campbell to go, although Veronica Campbell don't run fourth, yes. And Shelly-Ann did run second. Nobody never knew of her. It was very much unknown, except people who follow high school champs very much. They wanted Veronica Campbell to go instead because she was an unknown at the time. Now she run the world all when now she run the world all when she have baby. Yes, Mr. Johnson said that. That's true. The numbers again 619 1508 619 1508 and 279 8473. 279 8473. You know, I almost forgot to tell you about a very nice music function that I went to up on the levels there, on Jacksonville, the levels near the Dub Club and them place there. Held by a venue developed by the McDonald family and the Shakula and him wife and him children and one of the daughters' husband, Chronics, all of them together have a music facility up there, studio, entertainment complex, food complex and things. Very lovely place. The levels. I forget what is the name of the function. Them sent an invitation come in, but it was very nice up there. The Saturday night or Friday night. Which night was it? Saturday night. It was Saturday night. Yes, the night of the 100 meters final. And them all had a screen up there showing all them races. So, even though it was in the middle of a virtual stage show. At the same time, them had screens there where when the vital races came on, them turn on the screen and allow us to watch the race. Them looking for this the proper name of the function we keep up on the level. Name live from the levels par. I think this is the first of our screening. First screening of our new music theory. Saturday 16th of July. That's Saturday gone. Skyline Levels, Jacksonville. But I'm a render music by young people. Most of them singing over some old music or some old rhythm. In a modern style on drinks and food. Lovely Camilla's Kitchen. Up on the levels there. Nice function. Featuring a lot of known and well-known and not so well-known artists, including Tommy Corn and Carlin Davis' daughter and several other artists there. So I'm going to play a piece of music. This one named by Boris Gardner. It was nice to be there. I have a piece of music by Boris Gardner there. So nice to be there. One of Boris Gardner music. Yeah, no. Not there? Sorry. Let's see if we can find it for me. Look it up on the paper. Sorry about that. Yeah, so as I was saying, the discussion that Carbo was having yesterday, and somebody, I don't remember who was the person who was interviewing, and they mentioned how much twice in 1962. What years did they say? 62 and which year again? In 1962, the anti-communism threat was used against the PNP. But I want to tell you about 4 times. Because in 1942, at the time communism had been established in Russia about 25 years. Soviet Union, Russia, communism had been established in Russia about 25 years. And the capitalist world, America and England and those other countries, was worrying very much that communism going to spread and overthrow government all around the world, including England and America. Because communism has shown the mass of the people them said them should have a share in the wealth and resource of a country. Them think it was spread. So anti-communism now was the way how them start put up a fight against communism, big anti-communism fight. So in Jamaica, they was able to split the PNP in 1942, England and America. England and America developed a strategy where them would have draw away some people from the PNP, because them said PNP was socialist, which is next to communist. Socialist next to communist. We find Boris Gardner, nice to be with you. Alright, I'm going to play it to congratulate the whole event up on the Jacksonville there. Up at live at the level. starting Friday night. Go on. Let's go.
Hey, look what you have done, showing me the sun, and now it's shining through. It's so nice to be with you. Hey, I like the things you're saying, and I like the way you do the things you do. It's so nice to be with you. So nice to be with you. Each time that I give my heart to someone new, they just turn it blue. But this time is my time, and my time is all the time I have to be with you. So please, never go away. Say you're gonna stay and make my dreams come true. It's so nice to be with you. So nice to be with you. Hey, hey, it's so nice to be with you. Each time that I give my heart to someone new, they just turn it blue. But this time is my time. Is all the time I have to be with you. So please, never go away. Say you're gonna stay and make my dreams come true. It's so nice to be with you. So nice to be. So nice to be with you. Hey, hey, it's so nice to be with you. Hey, hey, it's so nice to be.
Boris Gardner, one of them big international hits, big international hit by Boris Gardner, Jamaican writer and band leader and musician, bass player. Boris Gardner. Yeah, the numbers are 619-1508, 619-1508 and 279-8473, 279-8473. I think it's this evening. I think this evening or maybe this afternoon, the 200 meters male 200 meters male sprint will begin at the World Championship. You know, that's the next thing. Although we do have a spectacular list of entrants this time, like what we usually have, you know. Alright, we'll go back to some more live chat. More live chat. Oh, I have a problem. I have a call here. Alright, let's go to the call. Good afternoon, welcome. Good afternoon, welcome to the program. Are you there? Yeah? Good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon, Mr. Small.
Well, go on.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir, I hear you well.
I'm going to turn off the radio. I just called it to say that when you were talking a while ago.
Yeah.
Let me turn off the radio. You were very low.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's right. But since that I'm on, let me make a point. Let me turn off the radio. You were very low a while ago.
Yeah, for a very long time or for a short time? All right.
About 30 minutes or so.
30 minutes? That's terrible.
Because I just played it on too long.
That's terrible. Sorry about that.
The so-called
Okay.
I was seeing that, I just make a quick point. I noticed that the government smartly has gone and electioneering about the place.
Yeah.
It's one of the sign of election, and they do it under the guise of what they call town hall meeting. Now, they were down here last week.
In Westmoreland?
Westmoreland, all over Westmoreland. Well, not all over. White House and Savlamar. So, the trick is this. Mr. Mackenzie was down here to the Prime Minister. I said it at another station, and the guy rushed me when I mentioned this. Because he was down here too. The guy from, what do you call it, JPFM.
Which one of the guy?
The host, the owner.
What do you mean? Cliff Hughes? Yes. Cliff Hughes was there?
Yes. Anyhow.
Russia with what? What him Russia with?
Well, it happened about a year or so ago when the Prime Minister said that he was going on a tour of the island to promote the people to ask people to take the injection of COVID.
Oh, the vaccine campaign.
Yes. And when it started in St. Thomas, and there was a throng of people there in green uniform, green handband, and green shirts and so on. And it's supposed to be I think to promote the injection at that time.
Yeah, that means that it's supposed to be non-political.
Exactly.
Because it's a national drive, right?
That's what I.
And if you want to eradicate something, you have to expose it to an antidote, a dose against it, and expose everybody. If you expose one set of people and a partisan way or in one community, then go and get contaminated by other community who don't get treated. So it's as much as possible it should be non-partisan, right?
Right. But my point was and still is that he was going around promoting the people the vaccine.
Yeah.
I said to the host at the time, if the Prime Minister was balanced and not one side nor the other, and he is going around promoting, he should be in probably not Jeep back or Upmark with Mark Golding beside him. Yeah. Because when him alone go and people turn up in grade, in fact, that is why some people don't take the injection, because some people have health. If it was the PNP, it would be the same thing the other way around. You understand?
Yeah, and some people object to it for different reasons. Health, some people not sure, some people religion is against it. But there's definitely some people who will object to it because them oppose the GLP. Some people will object to it in resentment as a PNP, right?
Yes.
And worse if the government are campaigning out the party colors of one side.
Exactly, but if it was the PNP, it would be the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
If it was true, I would. I think it was a year or so. Mr. Derval Graham read an article from the Washington Post. I tell you how Portugal deal with promoting the injection, and he said it was an army man that was put in head. It was an article, and he read it, and I agree with it. Said in the end, the man said one of the ways to do that is to take it out of the hand of the politician, the management and the whole campaign and the whole organization and the running. And I agree with the man at the time. And they were successful because it was an army man that was put in head of it. And every day when he's going to keep meeting pertaining to the COVID something, he wear army uniform like a war him ago. It was in the Washington Post.
Yeah.
Well, so what I'm saying is, at the time when the Prime Minister started out, if he was considering balancing the thing, then he would have Mr. Golden beside him, and both of them would be driving the same vehicle. And he saw some people, because as you say, some people don't take it for different reasons. I tell you something. No, I am not telling a person whether to take the injection or not. It's up to them. But when I went to take my injection in Savlama here, when I walked in to the clinic, there were some women at the gate saying, "Look on this old man, all him. Bro, God told him in a idiot."
So they were at the clinic. They were at the clinic observing who coming to take it.
Yes. And they were standing there and they say, "Look on this old man. Bro, God told him a fool, but him going to take injection and so on." When I finished taking, I was coming out back now. I happened to walk a little distance, go and take it. And I passed to take my transport to come home. I passed some other women. And they didn't know that I was coming from the clinic, but I overheard them saying, "Look on the heap of people them over there. White clad that them both them answer. But they not take no injection."
What them call them white what?
They say, "Look on them, the people there." And they are saying, "We not take no injection because a broke God say so."
Yeah.
Once a broke God say so, then they and if it were the shoe was on the other, put the same thing up for the other party.
Yeah. So you notice what percentage of Jamaica took it?
Small.
About how much? Now. About how much?
30 something.
It not reach not 30, man. It not reach not 30.
Sorry.
When you hear it reach 30?
I don't know. I mean say so because me here is 1 million or something. So me just calculate and say.
I them says 1 million people take it. Since when it jumped to 1 million?
I don't remember the figures. I stand corrected.
The most needed here is in the early 20s go up to 25. I never hear more than 25.
Yeah. You might be right. Yes, you're correct.
And how many people did vote for JLP in the election the year before, 2020? And what percentage? What percentage?
Repeat.
What percentage of the adult population did vote for wholeness in the election the year before, 2020?
I think it's 21%.
21. It seemed remarkable to me that after the vaccine campaign almost exhausted, it was way up in the teens of people till it reached 20. And then over several months more, over 6 months more, one by one you hear it go up 1%. But I never hear it go much further than the same 21%. Somewhere in 25. Which is approximately a similar amount to what support the government, not the exact amount, you know. So a few other people like older people and vulnerable people and all them way there have gone along and taken it regard of party allegiance. But basically speaking, it is probably the same constituency of people who vote for the JLP and put them in an authority. Is roughly approximately the same, more or less, more likely a little more, who also take the vaccine. But in both cases, it is a minority and not a large minority of the population. A large minority would be between 35 to 49%. You agree?
I completely agree with you. Come to look at it, I agree with you a lot. Yes, I agree. Right. So the point now, I think it was Thursday last week, they had a so-called, what they call it, town hall meeting at White House.
Yes.
Now, pertaining into town hall meetings and so on, if you want to know when and where they'll be held, tune into JFDFM. Because that station coming like
they serve the government and they serve the same purpose as the government.
Yeah, it seems like the JLP have adopted the station and
I think they have invested. I think they have invested in it, and they make sure that them get a lot of advertisement also.
Yes.
But this happen all over the world, you know.
Yes.
All over the world, a large part of the media, news media, is in the corner of dominant politicians and parties, and them make sure so them eat food and them serve.
Yeah, but the host over there don't hide it, you know, and that's the word.
Don't hide what? What them don't hide?
Same supporting the government.
Supporting the government policy or the government party?
Well, I don't know what word you're going, but when I tell
No, you have to be clear. No, please hold on. You have to be clear. You don't know what word what?
To use to say is the party.
You don't know what word to use, but you have evidence that him supporting them, so you must be able to tell me what make you.
That's what I was going to tell you. That's exactly what I'm going to say. Why I say that?
Yeah.
I remember there's a particular caller by the name of Wanga God.
Yes.
That called radio stations.
Yeah.
And there were times when he used to call over there, and you know, he call, this government is that and so on. One and one until the host accommodated him to a point, and of course they clash regularly.
Yes.
Until a number of the callers call openly and said to him, Mr. Such and such, I don't think you should accommodate that man any longer on your program, you know. About 2 days after that, Wanga got called. And the man said to him, look here, I don't want you to call back the station now. Right? Because right now he is banned from that station, and Bess is also banned. But
no.
Bess was banned long time.
No, when him said to Wanga got, I don't want you to call back. Him never said further why.
I'm going to finish. He said, look here, man, I don't want you to call back the station. You see? Because, like he said, my supporters are saying they should get rid of you. And this is the key now. I don't know what he was saying. He said, I can't afford, he said to this mouth, you know, I can't afford for you to make me lose my bread and butter. That's what he said.
Oh, yeah?
I can't afford for you to make me lose my bread and butter.
Oh, yeah, sir.
Well, you don't want to cleaner than that.
No.
And I teach a couple guys, one or two, over a particular radio station. And I was talking to them one away. And they were telling me the amount of money that the government is spending over there for advertising. Look something like the OPM.
Yes.
All those advertisements. And he's saying, the guy who I spoke, who worked at another radio station, I taught him at Calabar. He said, boy, yes, sir, you'll be surprised the amount of money going to pump over there in terms of advertisement and all type of things.
Yeah.
So, all of the town hall, what they call it, all of them are always covered by that station.
That station,
and I don't think it's done for free.
No, man, money involved. The benefit is going both ways. The party benefit and the station benefit.
A lot of money is being getting, a lot of money is being pumped over there, but the way they do it technical. It's hard for you to do anything because in terms of advertisement.
No, you can't do anything. You can't do anything. You can't be wanting to stop.
So I'm going to come to tell you about the White House. And to show you, it was so bad that one of the JLP callers on Friday, because I don't listen your station here on Fridays for the most part, because I don't listen on Friday, and I listen there, and a person calling, it was so bad. When they were at White House, the Thursday, they call it town hall meeting, and Mr. Mackenzie was there, and as I thought, the public PNP used to do it too. It's not a real town hall meeting because anybody get up in the meeting and ask a question and make a suggestion that is saying anything, like how you say you used to question God in the organization.
Yes.
People call him down and rush him and you understand?
Yeah, and that's not a town hall. A town hall meeting. A town hall meeting is when a town entertain a discussion and the occupants of the town free for talk out. Not people come from outside and want to control the expression of the people in the town.
But Bongo, it's not a matter of people only come from outside. No, I'm going to give you an example, and this is a JLP man said. No, I notice it. Mr. Mackenzie said $120 million is slated must be fixed road, the parish council road or something in the parish.
Yeah.
However, there's a district near where we come from, named Lennox Bigwood.
I know it, man.
15, pardon me?
I know Lennox Bigwood.
I come from, there's another Bigwood up there, so you know, near Philly and Bigwood.
I know.
All right, good. I am from that one. Anyway, let me continue. It's $120 million, he said, must be slated to fix some road out there in the parish. One district named Lennox Bigwood, 50 million out of the money is to be spent here. Yeah. Somebody get up in the meeting and say, but Mr. Mackenzie, if 50 million are going to spend this alone, what do you think 70 will live back? Are you know what I'm saying? I know who sent you here without sending you, and the people them rush him and man sit down. You understand? It was that JLP who called Mr. Hughes the following day and tell him about it, you know. You understand what I'm talking about now?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go now, but so the Friday now, the Prime Minister was here in my town here in Mannings. So I put on some other. And when with the program started, Mr. Hughes broadcast from them. Normally, Mr. Hughes does that broadcast on a Friday, but because of the purpose, he was there this day.
Yeah.
And he said, I think it's 600 young people supposed to be there. Some are programmed advertised, some are work. And the Prime Minister did. And while he was there, he said the place had load up. And they were out in the sun and so on. He said, I want it look like more than 600 a year. He said 1,000. And then he said about 2,500 according to him. I don't have the Prime Minister spoke it. Then Mr. Hughes started to interview the young people there. Oh God, it sounded so bad. All of them that he spoke to, that well, probably, they say, George Wright, let me get work. They say, I tell you, say, how you know about this? He says, George Wright, get something for me, and I'll be working. But those that are there are working, so I don't know why they come in the first place. Two, he spoke to, it was George Wright, and he said, George Wright, put them in there, in the program, from he was a councillor, he was a councillor down here before he became an MP.
No, I didn't know, but George Wright is the beater, man. George Wright is the MP that was famous for beating.
Yes.
For beating woman.
Yes. All right. And he interviewed some more people. So some other people show you how bad it is. Three of the ladies say at Trelawney they come from. And they call it the JLP MP. From somewhere in that area, councillor, as a JLP person who get them. So them shipping all the papers because out of the 2,000 people are there, I guess most of them is not all of them are JLP.
Yeah.
You understand? So I wonder what they're about. It's really campaigning in a sense.
Yes, and they know because they are confident that maybe they can spend a similar amount of time controlling government like what PNP did spend.
Mm-hmm.
You remember how much time PNP did spend controlling government last time?
18 years.
Yeah, well, they got in for a little 4 years after that when Portia Simpson Miller won in 2011. She stayed there from 2012 to 2016, about 4 years. But the time before that, the PNP was in for 18 and a half years. Call it 2 decades, right? So Holness is hoping for at least that, and him is hoping to break the record to be there longer than the PNP. Because the PNP is in a situation now like what the JLP was in a situation when Siaga couldn't win no election. So Holness is confident that for a good while now the turmoil in the PNP will continue and probably will never recover.
Yes, I support that. But where the problem comes in my opinion, with the PNP is, for whatever reason, I don't know what, they will tell you that, Wanga God will tell you that they are picking up and so on.
When they say picking up, like they are improving, but he is there as a propagandist, you know.
I know.
The two set of them.
I know that.
The two set of them is two set of propagandists fueled by money.
I know that. So I have PNP friends down because traditionally Westmoreland was a PNP parish.
Strong, yes.
Westmoreland was so strong as a PNP parish that for decades now, there's no other parish in Jamaica with a PNP or JLP in power, where all of the MPs and all of the councillors are PNP. It doesn't matter which party is in power. I mean, up until recently.
Yeah.
It seems that if things are changing now, I'm going to change in favor of the JLP. Now, I remember the last election coming up. I have PNP man who stopped talking to me and made them vex with me. Because when I told them that PNP was going to lose, because when I saw the parish council election, I said 5 in a central Westmoreland here, 5 councillors, never before JLP councillors win it. And I said to the guy,
and so many of them are unknown, comparatively unknown. So it's not like some well-known people come win. So many of the JLP people that win are unknown, or they are females. That's why so many females win. The PNP is in such disarray that more females than usual win out of the JLP, and many unknown people.
I also make the mistake and used to say Jamaica was a
PNP country. Yeah.
Yes, I used to say it, and now I think I was wrong. So, but however, I think PNP, when I thought some people say me a PNP after the JLP, no matter what them say, I think the JLP, it looks like they're going to break PJ record, and they're going to in for a long time as far as me concerned. I see the last time I see a case down here. I don't know what become of it. The Westmoreland Parish Council built a brand new parish council building, and the local government election was supposed to be called last year or year before. When they look and realize the parish council election is going to be called, they're not sure if we're going to win the majority of councillors in the parish. So what they do, they try to keep a parish council meeting to name the building in name of the mayor, Berchel Moore, so Moore the other from down the Grill End.
But Moore is a PNP person.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about,
So Moore is a PNP person, right?
Yes.
And who built the new building? I want to name it after him.
Them build the parish council.
Him who? Who built it? Which party?
Moore, Berchel Moore, and the councillors build the building.
Yes.
In Westmoreland, right in front of the police station. Right now it's there. So what they decided to do was to name the building after him, Berchel Moore.
Yes.
So when they kept the meeting they invite Desmond McKenzie.
Yeah.
He no come, he no turn up. And all of the JLP councillors, they don't attend the meeting. I don't even know if the building named after him. But I think the PNP councillors, they are trembling down here, like elsewhere, and fretting. Irrespective of what they say, but it's normal, it's expected that them always say, we have lead man, and one guy got to show you how Mark Golden is doing well. And
yes.
Yeah, but that's it. So we wait and see.
All right, hold on. By the way, you listen. Well, all right.
Huh?
There was a discussion yesterday on another radio station, an African-minded program named Running African. And somebody was.
You're talking about.
Yes.
When there's a communist.
What it is that usually political parties that don't have much ammunition, or them don't really have much of a policy, but them just want power.
Mm-hmm.
Them usually have a kind of catchword that when them use that word or throw against them opponent, it usually gather some
momentum.
It always gather some anti-feeling against the opponent. So the anti-communism has been used against the PNP. But the person yesterday was pointing out that communism threat was used against the PNP, I think them saying in 1962.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't so. It was near down to the election. Norman Manley, yeah, the person was explaining how Norman Manley never managed to become first prime minister of Jamaica after independence because near down to the election, he make a couple of bad decisions that go against him.
Okay.
One bad decision was to call a referendum when him never need to call one.
Okay.
And similar it is, they were talking about the ability to pull out the Queen from being head of state for Jamaica without calling a referendum.
Okay.
Yet the government is pushing, say, keep a referendum because they know there's a chance that many Jamaican people, more surprisingly, will say, keep the Queen, nothing wrong with the Queen.
Yeah.
Because so many people have said from 62 right up to now, some people still saying it wasn't even born that time, say. It would have been better if Jamaica was still under the Queen and not independent. Or Jamaica would have better off.
Yes.
That kind of feeling. So, because they know that there's a lot of people like that.
Mm-hmm.
They are pushing, say, keep a referendum and make the people of Jamaica decide. Because they know, say, probably they will be able to get the majority of people to say, stay under the Queen.
Yes.
So they were tracing and saying, apart from Manley made up a decision that went against him by keeping a referendum to decide whether to stay, whether to go into independence as part of a federation of the West Indies, and then to join up with Trinidad and Barbados and them country, and to be one nation.
Mm-hmm.
He make a mistake by calling a referendum when he never have to do that. And then near down to the election, the person was saying, to make sure that them win the election, the JLP bring in a scare. Them start campaign against PNP, say PNP will bring in communism because them know that usually work.
Yeah.
A few days, I think, before the election, 2 Russian ships did come in at Jamaica to get fuel.
Yes.
Because you know them have a thing we call a bunkering station out by Rockfort there.
Yeah.
Where ships come into that part of the harbour.
Yeah.
And get fuel pumped out from some tank under the water there and on the shore there. Where you call that system of fueling ships from the shore bunkering.
Okay.
So that few days before the election in April 1962, the JLP gave out sound say, there's some Russian ship in the harbour, and the PNP bring them in, because them are communists.
Yeah.
And if PNP stay in a government, Russia going to come take over Jamaica. That's why them ship come. Yeah. And they also put out some rumor say the ship them full of some big chain, some big long chain. Mm-hmm. Because under communism, communists always chain up the old people and the weak people and kill them off and exterminate them.
Yeah.
And it did have an effect, because a lot of people was wondering if it's really true.
Mm-hmm.
And why people were even more scared is because just 3 years before that, Cuba did carry out a revolution and run out some capitalists, Castro revolution. And then 3 years later, that same 1962, Castro come out in the open. The year before, come out in the open and say, him is a communist, him party is communist. So being right next door to Jamaica, those kind of arguments would be scary just before the election in 62. So the JLP did use them argument there.
Yeah.
And the lady who run the program, she did refer to me and say, yes, it's true, because all the while Jerry Small always explain out about that communism scare.
I heard about it.
But it's not one time them use that against the PNP. It's 4 times, what most people don't realize.
I don't know how true it is, but I heard that they use Mr. C.
That what? Hold on. Talk plain like what I was talking before. You heard that?
I heard that they use Mr. Siaga and he had on dark glasses.
They use Mr. Siaga to do what?
As a Russian, a communist. I don't know if they know in that time.
Who used them as a... No, hold on, please. Who used them as a communist?
Okay, I heard that when the ships were around, some group of white men, I guess they were Jamaican white, probably people don't know him, and Mr. Sega was in the group. So about 5 white men walking somewhere in Jamaica, the Kingston also. And they talking to Mr. Sega, let the people in here, and say, who are you? And he would say, in talk one foreign language, and he them 20 people that were listening say,
no, you're not talking plain. You're not talking plain. Whenever you're the last 8 words. Hold on. They said to Siago, who are you? And him say what?
I am a Russian. I know. In talk one language, I say, Hala Pala Golubru.
Yeah.
And they said to the people, he said that he's a Russian.
Yes.
And then he turned to him, so, why are you here? And he said, and he said, well, just like what you said here, that we want to take over Jamaica. And at one point, they hear them say, ask him something pertaining to the new policy. And him talking about Russia. So let's say, that's what and interpreter said, you know what he said a while ago? He's saying that they are going to chain up all people, they are going to take away, if you have 3 houses, then take away 1, and so on.
Yes, if you have 2 cows, communism system say you must have 2 cows. You must share up your cows and somebody else get it. They used to use that kind of argument. All around the world, they used to push it and make people all around the world in different countries repeat that argument to them neighbors. Say if communism come, they're going to share up all of your things and give somebody else. And therefore, communism is not only against the rich, it's against even you, the ordinary person who have 2 cows. Now, I don't know about this argument with Siaga because Siaga was identified with JLP.
Yes, he was at JLP. He was doing on behalf of the JLP.
No, hold on. Siaga was involved with JLP and identified with JLP and was running for a seat for JLP in that election 62.
Yes.
So why would he pose as a Russian?
Because wherever he went, the people make sure the conspirators are the people who are doing that. Make sure that they don't recognize the Siaga.
No, where you got this story from?
Some story just like how.
No, don't tell me just like how, please. Please don't tell me just like how.
I don't.
Hold on, please. Don't tell. You don't have to tell me the name of the person who told me. Just tell me which direction or how you got this story.
In the country, in the hill of Darlistan, because I was going to say, just like how here the Castro have 1 seed, and
yeah, they put out rumors like that he was castrated while he was in prison.
I don't remember who me hear with it. When me hear them say Castro have 1 seed, them say.
No, don't make a keep off of that. Make a keep on why Siaga, who is known to be a GLP, would be posing as a Russian. Hold on, sir. Why Siaga, who is known to be a GLP, would be posing as a Russian to smear the PNP?
No, because he want to impress upon them that the Russians are here.
Yes, but why would a GLP person run the risk of himself impersonating a Russian and a communist? Why would him run the risk of himself? Why wouldn't get a next white man to play that role?
Well, I don't know. But I'm going to.
No, but I would have anybody telling me that I would have to question that. Well, why Siaga
Well, I never questioned. Just like how.
I know you never question it. But I would have to question that when somebody telling me that. Why a known JLP star campaigner would run the risk of being identified while you're posing to be I know it has been done, It has been done, but usually they would use somebody who's not so well known. They wouldn't risk using somebody who are well known.
To your point. But anyhow, I'm going to start from my personal experience. That when I was with the WPJ worked along with the PNP because the only time I ever vote is when I was a member of the WPJ.
And you voted in Westmoreland?
Yes, I was in Westmoreland. 2 times I voted down here.
Yeah, and they had candidates in Westmoreland?
No. Listen.
You were WPJ, but you voted for a PNP candidate.
Exactly.
Okay. Because the WPJ was, I know them was active in Hanover. And them had people in Westmoreland.
But Mr. Small?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
When name there, WPJ run in seat down here. They run in a
Yes, I know. That's why I asked if you voted for a WPJ candidate.
No.
All right. Here what? No, hold on a minute. The next call is there. All right. Still there? Yes. All right. We're going to let go on next call, but I want to talk to you further still. Make I take you now. Hold on. Eh?
Tomorrow then.
All right, go ahead, please. All right, tomorrow. All right, let's go to the next call, please. Good afternoon.
Yeah, hello, brother Jerry.
How are you doing?
Yeah, blessed. I mean, the call it's way back down in the second month of the year, you know. But the problem I know.
No, you did call me. There are hundreds of. Hold on. Hold on, please. Hold on. There are many people calling at the second month of the year. So I couldn't know if you did call me. You'd have to tell me what about.
Is a topic not come up with still. We kinda
before you come up with the topic, tell me why you did call me for the second month of the year.
Yeah, we that one work like maintenance, like groundsman work, like keep up.
Okay, all right, okay.
Yeah, I mean me call and tell them my name. Shane Clare, my name.
What?
This is Shane Clare.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get a little work. Enough places me go. I just hear no. It's like no.
No, you're talking about that. You're talking about that. That's not the way to get work. The first way to get work is to make people know what you can do.
Yeah, you have a good pan gardening work.
Gardening.
Yeah.
And which part of Jamaica you are?
I'm in Ferry area.
Ferry in Kingston.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Mandela area there. Yeah, the Mandela, yeah.
Yeah, and you have your own tools.
Yeah, man. Like say, but you are.
No. What tools you have?
We have machine. We have a bill and we have a regular lash.
What else you have?
Yeah, but we can't do like...
No. I ask you, what else you have? What other tools you have?
I just them that me have there now still.
So you're going to have to borrow a file?
I'm a file, you know.
No, you not tell me. I ask you what else you have? You have file and you have machete and you have a bill.
I just a cutlass.
You have 2 cutlass or 1?
2.
You have 2
one
cutlass.
One a bill, one I use cut big trailer, man. I have one to do like weeding up there.
Yeah, me understand. Then you have any waka?
No, I don't have any, sir. Come here, it's a difficult task, you know, I tell you, it's terrible.
Yeah. So what year?
You know, the last I love one and there's no one. It's like you're seeing hopeless and...
I know. Hold on.
As a man.
Hold on, you're talking too much about feelings and you're not talking about no work and gardening. You talk about feelings too much. And if somebody... Hold on. If somebody needs somebody to work, especially a gardener, and you're just talking about feelings and difficulty, people know I hear that, you know. If people check you out for cigar work, and you just keep...
Jerry,
you see it there?
Jerry, why I bring up the argument, there are two enough place to check and never really get through, so we kind of, that bring me down, you know there's no way there. After I'm 18, I try to get a permanent work, and now I'm at 37 years old.
You're talking too much about your difficulties and not talking about gardening. And that is, and when people hear that now, people say, wait, when people hear that, you see that, you're not listening. No, you're going to chat too much. When you get the garden, you know that's why, that's one of the reasons why.
But you want something permanent still. You understand? We can't go every day. Not like the honor now. Like today up and tomorrow you're done. But you want something permanent. But we can't do every day. Is it we keep up premises and bag up the rubbish and, you understand? Yeah.
I'm afraid to start talk because maybe you cut me off still again.
Yeah, man, dear thing, man. Go ahead.
Now, if people hear you or people phone you about the work and them hear you talk about all the difficulty you have from your 17, sometimes that will cut them off and them say, this man I talk too much, I'm not talk about the work, I'm talk about him difficulties too much. So you have to be careful. No. You have to be careful not to talk about your difficulties too much when people want you.
I understand. No, man.
But
no,
see,
like I said, it's difficult to get a permanent one. No. Sometimes I get to know, but me not too like the ananas thing, you know, cause you understand.
You said that already and you say it again.
Yeah.
So meanwhile, the grass are grow. That's why the horse are starved. Because the people might fret say.
No, not cutting alone. No, we see for premises, you know, any little thing, carry out all rubbish, or dig down dirt, and you understand? Move gravel, move dirt.
So
move
all
sand,
people going to find you. All
We
people
do
going.
every little thing.
Hold on, all people going to find you. All people going to find you.
We only can leave a number.
All right, leave your number.
All right, I'll call them back again, because I remember my thoughts of it, yeah?
You have a write down your number yet?
Yeah, but the paper last time still.
Yeah, man. But you have anywhere where you keep things? You have anywhere where that you keep things?
There's a bushman still, you know.
Why you full of excuse?
Yeah, but when we went for all the good still, can we have a look out?
Yeah, me I try to get the number, but you know, give me, all right. Call back and give me the number. All right, no, call back and give me the number.
Bless my brother, respect.
Cool, huh? We have our next call. Good afternoon, welcome.
Yeah, man, I'm fine.
Fine, thank you, Wagwan.
Yeah, man, you know, I'm taking conversation from morning, yeah?
No, talk like a clearer for me, like a slower.
I'm taking a conversation from morning.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm 10 minutes a call, you know. You know, with this brother, yeah. Palestine man, boy, I tell you, say, the man come like, say, it's a difficulty. You know, they are trying to explain, boy, it's a cut all the way start.
Yes, and probably when the people are talking to him about the work, that get them away, you know, because them say, I wonder if this man will come and not come talk all day.
Yeah, I understand, and even if we need to get another work before this can clear the show, so maybe this is why you end up losing.
Yes.
Understand, so you must listen.
Yes.
But I don't know, as we're saying, he's a bushman. Like all of them still, you know, but some of them people that kind of lack more understanding and, you know, of deal with people.
Yes.
Communicate more effectively and so.
Yes.
Because, I mean, you ask work and you not prepare.
I tell you.
You understand? So, if you listen, not to just do better and learn to listen first when people talk.
Yes.
You understand? Give a chance in talk, so give a chance to talk now.
Yes.
So we can understand each other by listening to each other one at a time.
Yes, and when people are interview you for get a job, them listen you know. So make up them mind, them listen you and listening to you know, that help them make up their mind.
Exactly. Because you communicate a lot, you know.
Yes, man.
Yeah, so I mean, I say, if you just listen, man, you know, you want to bring across still, you know, curious, you know.
Yes.
So, even as curious as him be, as trying to get in expression across.
Yes.
You have to listen. You have to just listen.
Yeah, man.
You know, and then afterwards you can bring what you bring across and you go on from there. So.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Yes, I'm cool, man.
Yeah, man.
Yes, boy, I feel tired. I the call before use up enough energy, you know, I tell you. Yes, the numbers again. We cancel the music. The numbers again. 619-1508. Thank you. 619-1508 and 279-8473. 279-8473. We did find Boris Gardner. So nice to be with you. We played already? I think we never played. I think we did play it, you know. Yes, man, I think we did play it. Yes, so it is. So we're coming down to the end of the program. We have time for a couple more phone calls. But there's two special music I want to play. You have a call here. Good afternoon, welcome. Afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon.
Welcome.
Yeah, Jerry.
Oh, go on.
Alright. I call you again, I say, I think. You know, say, you have a yard one day. I hear the news, the Prime Minister. I say something. I wonder. I hear you out to say all the while, say, you're not a liar. I don't know neither. But I wonder if a man could have made a statement like what him said.
Yeah.
I can't quote him precise, but I swear him said when him did a cry and I go on somewhere.
Yes.
When the shooting is going down. Where's Smollett?
Yes.
He come on and one time him a talk say, him know the man them where import the gun, and it is just a period of time.
Yes.
Where him have to round them up and get them in.
Yes.
May I tell you the man say that, and when you hear the man say it, I say what the black dog what kind of thing that Andrew say. Him know the man then we are carrying the gun.
You doubt that can be true? You doubt that can be true?
I don't doubt it, but if you could have make a statement like that, Bridget, me not understand you. That you are going to say you know the man them. Oh, you then if me did say me know man we are bringing gun, then them not gonna call charge me. Oh, you say you know it's a fact, you know, you say you know the man them, you know. We are bringing the gun, you know.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt him. I'd easily believe him.
But then again, look how much murder, how much things are going to go on with. I have to make a statement like that. Say you know man we are bringing, but
that probably slip out. That probably slip out. But remember, him did promise is not what him always say him can't fix the crime, you know. Cause him say when him done fix crime, you can't sleep. You can't sleep all out the door.
Yeah, with the door open.
Yeah.
So I have figured that say if a power gets to his head and he feels the same can't do, him get a hype, so he can't tell the people them any idiotness and the people them just
no, you know, sometimes when people are campaigning, you know, campaigning is like running 100 meters, you know. You train and you train and you train and you train and you come at the meet. You're confident, but you have to go through several rounds. And every round you go through, take away some of the energy. If you're smart, you know how to rest and get back energy by next day. Some people are smart, them gone out the night, after them run the semi-final, them gone out the night at club stay till 1 o'clock at night. While the next one know if conserve themselves. So sometimes when them are campaigning, you know, and them say them in range can't beat the other person. They make an extra effort, you know. To say, I make an extra wake up and talk, an extra thing. If I talk some fantastic thing in the last 2-day election, I can overcome the enemy because only 20 votes have in front of me. And if I talk some fantastic thing, I must can win 40 votes. So sometimes them talk about some true thing. Forget that 40 votes now. Sometimes them talk about some light thing, but them can talk about some true thing and get the vote, you know. Like say, I know the criminal, them, you know. Just give me the job. I know the man I used to move with them. If Bruce Golden one time did say, no, I was associated with gunman, and I know the move. I used to use them. If you vote me, I will help dismantle garrison politics. Remember Bruce Golden said that one time?
Yeah, man.
And when him get voting, what him do? When him get voting, him continue entertain relationship with Dudus. And eventually that's why Bruce Golden did have to leave the prime ministership.
Because him start say what like him say which road where justice not stop away like
justice not stop a Ligani. Ligani with the American embassy there now. So him tell the American nation where tell him so must hand over do say. Don't tell me what to do. You think justice stop up our embassy which part your office there up a Hope Road? And that him say to them. So within a few months him say that. Them tell him say leave out of the Prime Minister office. No. Otherwise, we are come lock you up.
Yeah, man.
Then why I think him would just hand over to Wellness, so, as a little young unknown guy, 39-year-old.
Alright.
You ready? Call him back. I think I call her. Wait. Fabulous.
Alright, do your thing, Mr.
Thank you very much. I want next call. Good afternoon and welcome to the program. Next one, please. Good afternoon. Welcome. Not there. Good afternoon. Welcome to the program. Are you there? Not there. Sorry about that. Good fabulous little longer, but that's how I go. Yes, quite interesting. Sometimes we have a little difficulty with technical things, and the next time we go smoother. But this is all in life. This is how even track and field go. You're prepared for the best, and sometimes some expected. You're not looking forward to it, but it's expected that sometimes these things happen. 619 is the number. 619-1508, 619-1508, and 279-8473, 279-8473. I have a piece of music I play for the three lady them too. Buy the metals from way back. Buy the metals from way back. Destination. And enough respect. Let's take the call.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I want to speak to James, man.
Yeah, man. Quickly, please. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, bless.
Yes, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
I mean, he just call, and but the gardener, this is Shane.
Yeah.
I call him back to give him the number.
All right, give me the number. Give me the number. Give me the number.
All right, 801
Yeah.
4018.
801 4018. Okay.
Yeah, bless.
All right, thank you.
Yeah,
yes,
bless.
make up play the piece of me. All right, no, you have a call back. No, you have a call me back. You have a call back. Can't talk no longer now. Call me back tomorrow. Yes, let us hear Destination by the Metal. But I treat him a three lady matter about, One is Fascination, one is Inspiration, and one is Destination. Let's hear it from the Willers.
Well, I fell in love with a girl one Sunday. Fell in love with my friend on Monday. My mind was worried, my heart was in trouble. He's her fascination, her inspiration, and her destination. I was walking on a lonely road one Tuesday. I met a girl, she dated me for Wednesday. And Thursday we were walking down the aisle, and Friday we were feeling so fine. Even Saturday, she's my fascination, my inspiration, and my destination. What is our dream, baby? I was walking on a lonely road one Tuesday. I met a girl, she dated me for Wednesday. And Thursday we were walking down the aisle, and Friday we were feeling so fine. Even Saturday, she's my fascination, my inspiration, and my destination. She's my fascination, my inspiration, and my destination. She's my fascination, my inspiration.
Yeah, man. Fascination, Inspiration, and Destination. That's the silver, gold, and the bronze for you. We're going to play 2-3 more pieces of music quick. Let's hear Diamonds in Our Shoes. Cause that Shavin, Paul Simon, Diamonds in Our Shoes. Make sure on so.
I will try it like a leg and jam. Kodwa sinsukwini sanamhlanje. Sibona kwenzeka kanjani. Amantombazane ayazo.
She's a rich girl, she don't try to hide it. Diamonds on the soles of her shoes. He's a poor boy, empty as a pocket with nothing to lose. Sing ta-na-na, ta-na-na. She got diamonds on the soles of her shoes. Ta-na-na, ta-na-na. She got diamonds on the soles of her shoes. 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 say she's crazy, she got diamonds on the soles of her shoes. Well, that's one way to lose these walking blues. Diamonds on the soles of your shoes. She was physically forgotten, but then she slipped into my pocket with my car keys. She said, you've taken me for granted because I pleased you, wearing these diamonds. And I could say, ooh, as if everybody knows what I'm talking about. As if everybody here would know exactly what I was talking about. Thanks for the times that you've given me. The memories are all in my mind. And now that we've come to the end of our rainbow, there's something I must say out loud. You once, twice, 3 times a lady, and I love you. Yes, you once, twice, 3 times a lady.
Yeah, man, Lionel Richard, tell them, say them a 1, 2, 3, once, twice, 3 times. And this one, I know, for all of them, but especially Shelly Ann, we come from inside of the inner city. Enough respect, not true she come from the ghetto. Let's hear it from Lady G.
Now whether you live uptown or you live in the ghetto, you know, say Lady G respect the people them every time. See? So don't spread no rumor. No care me name, no spread no rumor, show me no respect. No to me living at the ghetto, show me no respect. No care me name, no spread no rumor, show me no respect. No to me living at the ghetto, show me no respect. Because this is a fact, me have to confess to all of the woman man for due respect. Not to be dressed up in the latest that we look fanciness. When we come out on the street, the man them say we look fresh. And every jack man at them we impress. Sometimes them get right and start this stress, but if it they across the sea, them a broke off the naked, then no see we fear with them start get upset. That's why enough man no put them in a one basket, but some of them put them out when them can't reach it. As a foxy a grape him, what to pick it whether you living at the town or in the district. No care me name, no spread no rumor, show me no respect. No to me living at the ghetto, show me no respect. No care me name, no spread no rumor, show me no respect. No to me living at the ghetto, show me no respect. Some man watch your figure, some man watch your shape, some man watch your necklace and your beautiful face. Call your bugs if you're ugly, that's a big disgrace. But if you're pretty fatty, man, I run one race. No man no want fit there, but they want fit there on front page. Every man want to tackle what I eat in the place, but most of them are hungry, want to get one taste. So no win a log of it till if you hold for your space. No care me name, no spread no rumor, show me no respect. No to me living at the ghetto, show me no respect. No care me name, no spread no rumor, show me no respect. No to me living at the ghetto, show me no respect. I want all of the woman them you fi penetrate. If your man a do wrong, that's enough you tolerate. Just live independent, get yourself up to date, change your lifestyle.
Here to pick up the pieces.